Guys, this is every single flow shot in Blue Lock Rivals, and today we're gonna test them all out to see which one is the strongest. From rare to epic to legendary, mythic, and even world class, which flow shot do you think has the most power, and which one is your favorite? Because we about to find out which one's the best. This is the flow that every Blue Lock player starts off with. Race me, Sloth.
I am speed.
Compared to a regular player, as you can see, I'm just a little bit faster.
No.
But when it comes to shots, this flow will be our starting point. And kick. Come on, come on. You know what? Not bad, but this is the farthest kick you can do regularly. Carl will be our marker.
Yeah, I have value.
He does have value. But we want to see whose shot goes the farthest. Next up, we'll do lightning. Shoot stronger than ever before. Puzzle gave us no power, but this time around, let's see what the rare power could do. Now, lightning should give us some power instead of a regular shot. And kick. There we go. Oh my goodness. This was the first shot, and it almost went about double the distance. Almost to half. Carl, can you be our new marker?
Oh my god, I'm still useful.
Who told you you're not? And perfect. But let me tell you what's not so useful. A mythical flow called Snake. It's a 0.5% chance, but all you get is lower tackle cooldown, shorter regdown time, increased speed, and bigger tackle hitbox. Here's how it looks, but I'm gonna be honest, I feel like this flow doesn't even work. If I go ahead and dribble and slide, I should be able to get up faster. I can't. And if I take the ball from somebody, I swear they get up the same speed. Like this flow. Oh, wait, hold on. I may be a little faster. But what about the power? Now, if we do the shot, let's see if it's worth a mythic. Pull. Oh, we got some distance. If I come over here, oh, just as bad as the regular shot.
Failure.
But if we wanted to become a monster, I would definitely use something else. Like the new flow, destructive impulses. Actually, I'll just save this one to the end because I learned something crazy about it. Now, Snake's definitely not it. But what about our next flow? It's called Trap. Now, this used to be Nagi's flow. He even got the skull. But it gives you a speed boost and shot power, but only when receiving the ball. Now, we got Sloth getting the beautiful shot POVs.
I'm the best.
And we'll go ahead and use Nagi for this one. Now, when the flow just activates, I don't think I get any boost, right? If I just kick it normally, let's see the distance. Yeah, that's about regular. I have to receive a pass, and I think you get a sound. Oh, I heard it. It went, try to kick it at me. There it is. And when I back up, let's load this up and kick. Bro, are you see? Oh, no. It went a little farther. The regular shot was like here. And that's all Trap could do? Wow, shot power? More like no power. But what if I become a genius? Gives everyone on your team 30% flow on activation.
Boo.
Now this flow may look cool, but it does absolutely nothing for you. Nothing. If you try to help your team, don't even bother. They don't deserve it. I'm gonna kick the ball anyways, though. Let's see the distance. Oh, genius. Yay. Wait, don't tell me that almost caught up to Nagi.
Oh, no.
Yeah, go ahead, throw Nagi out. Throw out Trap, and it looks like Lightning's still in the lead. But that all changes now. Because why be a genius when I could be a world-class awakened genius? See what I did there? See that? Look, increased dribble amount, stronger shots, and 20% flow on activation. Awakened genius is genius, but just 20 times better. Yeah, let's go with that. But if I was to line up this shot, what would the power be like? So, awakened genius. Oh, hold on, please. It's a world-class flow. It has to go farther than lightning. No. No. Yeah, we replaced Carl with IMFIJI as the marker, and Awakened Genius is worse than lightning.
More like awakened weakness.
You are a squirrel. You know what? We need more power. It's time to bring out the monster. You get a shorter dribble cooldown and get no speed reduction when acquiring the monster. More like no shot power. Wait a second. Now, this is Bachara's flow, but where's my power? Why are you jiggling on it?
Yeah, I like dancing. I dance when I get nervous.
No, get away.
Now, if I run after a player without the ball, it looks like we're about the same speed. So yeah, there's no reduction on the speed. Because usually with the ball, you go slower, like you see with Carl.
No, get away.
But what about his shot power? All right, line it up and boot it. I feel like Bachara's flow has to have some, get it out of here. Let's delete it. Let's get it out. You know what? It's time to lock in. Because this is where it gets interesting. Because this time, we use an ice. Now, this one's interesting. Increase pass strength and increase shooting strength of the player who catches your pass. Now, this doesn't boost me, but it does boost the player that has the ball. So if me and my boy Carl got the same flow, we should be able to get a boost. Now, Carl, I'm going to give you this pass. You go receive it, and then you go pass it to me. All right, here comes the shot. This should be more powerful flow. Oh, wait. Wait, is it? Oh, it is. That's way better than trap. Trap sucks. But still, lightning is in the lead. That's just a rare. Y'all want some power. You know what to use. Forget passing. It's time to cook. Because our next flow is B Freestyle. The literal best flow in the game. At least it was. This flow has increased dribble amount, dribble cooldown reduction, increased movement speed, and increased ankle break, but nothing about shots. Now, this flow is amazing. Let me show you my favorite part.
Not again, man.
Okay, come on, bro. What do I pay y'all for? Okay, all right. Go ahead and slide, y'all. Go ahead.
Okay.
And drill, yep, keep dribbling.
My family, yeah.
I'm on cool down. I'll race me, Mr. Fast Loft. Go ahead, run.
I am speed.
Yeah, even with the ball.
Stay
Even
away
with
from
the
me.
ball, you are nothing but a monkey.
It's so broken.
Okay, don't cry, bro. We got to do the kicks. Come on, man.
I dance when I'm sad.
Yo, you hitting that. What the heck?
Look at that.
What the heck? But let's test out the power. Now, this flow has everything, but when it comes to power, check this out. And boot it. Oh, that was a good kick. That was a good kick. Don't say that, Carl.
Can you imagine if it was also the strongest kick in the game?
That would be crazy. The one thing this flow lacks is power. So if you want that, don't use this. But maybe you could try. Our next flow, Demon Wings. Your wings increase your jump height, makes your header stronger, and increases your shot speed. Now, this is Blue Lock's second best striker, Shido's flow, and we can actually test this one in different ways. So since we got increased speed, first let's do the regular kick. This is not where it shines, though. Actually, it did look like it went faster, but it added no power at all. But that's not what we need. Where the power is in the headers. If you check this out, when I header the ball normally, look how much higher it goes than a regular header. Carl, go ahead and header it.
Yeah.
Bro gets no distance, but me? Oh my gosh.
Damn, your head must be huge.
I worked on it.
Yeah, big head like me. Yes, sir.
Your head is massive, bro. You got a cranium. Okay, hold on. But let's test this flow out this way. If I go with the header approach, this counts as a shot. Let's go ahead. Rainbow, slide, header. Oh, yes. Oh my gosh. Yo! Ain't no way. Did it tie lightning? Did it? Wait, stay right there, Carl. Don't move.
I'm not moving at all.
Okay, I gotta walk to the left, a little bit. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's tied. Yo! Well, we got a new shot that's in the lead. Or should I say, Dragon Wings has tied lightning for first place. But it's time to blow them all out the water. Because next up, it's time to call in the Emperor. A world-class flow, 0.25% chance to get. It better be worth it. Increase shooting power, increase speed, reduce cooldowns. All its main purpose is to increase shooting power. This has to be the farthest shot in the game. This is how it looks. Well, at least you think it'd be the farthest. But it's time to test it out. Mrs. Fiji, stay right there like a good girl. She goes see this and say something crazy to me. Okay, hold on. Now, when I'm running against a regular player, they're actually just a little bit faster when I have the ball. When I lose it, though, I can catch up pretty quick. But that's not what matters. The speed, the power is everything. Okay, here we go. This should change the whole game. Emperor, 3, 2, boot it. I believe this one's the farthest kick in the game. I believe it has to be. Oh my gosh, it's going. It's going. Oh my goodness. Look at that. It's almost at the halfway point. The Emperor has taken over. I feel like everything else gonna be a disappointment.
Like me.
Like Sloth. Yeah, we like jumped him right there, Carl. That was good. I'm kidding. We love Sloth.
No.
Get this video 5,000 likes if you love Sloth.
Yeah. Please, I really need it.
Next up, we got Gale Burst, increasing your stamina regeneration, speed, and makes your shots quicker to release. Now, that's how the flow looks. A little nice little purple. Now, the shot should be quicker.
Goodness. Yeah, it does.
It does? Okay. You know what? That's fine. If this is quicker, good. Let's line it up and let's test the power. Quick. Oh, yeah. It loads up the bar fast. Wait a second. Wait, it's got hidden power? Wait, this is Gale Burst. Yo! Wait, what? This flow didn't say anything about giving shot power. This must be a hidden flow Crollo buffed before he left. It's a flow he literally messaged me to use a while back, and I actually never used it. My bad, Crollo. Amazing? Probably tied for second, but Emperor's still better. Let's keep going. Next up, we got Rayo's flow, a legendary 7% one called Chameleon. Now, it gets 25% cooldown on abilities when used. Flow is active, increased movement speed, but no shot power. Maybe there is a hidden surprise, though. Now, this right here is Rayo's flow. I mean, it looks cool. This is not canon, and we're not going to waste too much time on it. We don't waste time on Rayo. That is one thing we do on this channel, or should I say we don't do. And kick. Wait, did that have some extra power to it?
No.
No, that's about average. Yeah, that's about average. Next up, we got an interesting one, and it's called Wild Card. This can either be really amazing or maybe really bad. But check this out. Wild Card gives you a random boost. Either increases your speed, strength, or stamina. Has a chance to jackpot all three. I've never got a jackpot of all three. Never in my life.
You suck. Get on my face.
Yeah, okay, bro. Now, this is Kunagami's flow. You see, you got the cards around them. That did not happen in the anime, but I'm sure it will. Wait, what did I get? I didn't even get to see it. It happened so fast. All right, hold on. You gotta pay attention to the top of the screen to see what we get. Jackpot acquired? Oh, suck it, sloth. What you say? What you say? Okay, wait, hold on. I got everything. I gotta use this. So I got speed. Wait, race me, Carl. Hold on. Go ahead, race me.
You're so much faster.
Okay, I got the speed. Okay, that's good. Okay, hold on. Let me touch the shot power. Jackpot, wild card, full power. We're gonna line this up and give it a go. Now, this is max strength, max everything, max. Wait, you know what? No, wait, that's not even bad because I get increased speed and increase. Oh, there goes the flow. It's all gone. Okay, that one lost though. Emperor's still winning. Next flow. Now, this is where the real power comes in because we're pulling out King's Instinct. Increases your shot power and tackles leave your opponents on the ground for longer. This is King's flow. All about power. Matter of fact, we'll even use the King style for this. I'm joking because actually, I can't. If y'all didn't know, King actually has his own power shot. When King kicks the ball normal, it goes farther than any player. So we can't use this as the basis. I just found this out today. Actually, the magic happens when we pop the flow. Line this up. Here it comes. 3, 2. Yeah. Speed, distance, power. Oh, that's it.
You suck.
No, King suck. That is not me. I didn't do. Okay, you know what? I feel like we need a world class. Enough of these epic flows. King lost. Nothing's gonna be Emperor. Wait, maybe destructive impulses can, but we're not there yet. We need yet another world class flow. Soul Harvester. Now this one's crazy. 10% cooldown for base abilities. Increased movement speed. +1 header. +1 dribble. This is about to be amazing.
But Fiji, you literally have 0 shot power.
Wait. There's no way world class flows don't got shot power. I used to use this all the time. Soul Harvester, you get to breeze by defenders. I get to run faster. Wait, I even get an extra dribble. Look, instead of 4, 2, 3, 4, you actually get 5. A regular person can only do 4. When it comes to Soul Harvester, there's no way this sucks. Wait, it maybe has a secret power boost like Gale Burst. If I aim this up, oh!
Maybe it has a secret power boost over you guys.
Bro, I just hear like a squirrel in my ear, bro. Like, I just all sorts of squeaking. Bro, like, look at you.
I can sense you in my back.
Look in the mirror. All right, look, bro. Even the Great Soul Harvester was defeated. What that means, we only have 4 flows left. Who's gonna beat the Emperor? Could it be Go-to-Guri's Buddha Blessing? Additional 25% chance to ankle break opponent when not using dribble. Increased movement speed. Increased shooting power. If anyone's gonna be Kaiser, it's gonna be the GOAT. Iga.
Why?
Iga. I just like doing that. I don't even think I need the ball to do that.
No.
Carl, come here. Okay, listen, bro. You want to run? But what if I use my flow, Buddha Blessing? I even get movement speed increase.
No, not again.
Carl, come back here. There's no run. You can't run for it. Yeah, get in. This is, do your dance.
No, don't touch me there. This is my no square.
That's not even a square. Now, this flow actually looks fire. What the heck? Increase speed, increase power, and you get a chance to ankle break without doing anything? More people should use this. But how powerful is it really? Okay, let me line up. In 3, 2, oh my God. Wait, that flow kind of nice though.
Bad to Guri.
Yeah, like, you know what? That's not bad. More people should use this. Get back and just come here.
No!
Come here, Carl.
Safe.
Oh, that's your safe zone? Okay, that's Carl's no square. We'll keep him safe in there. Next, let's do a less goated flow. And I'm talking about Crow. You see what I did there? But I'm not a rapper. Increased shooting strength and faster tackle speed. Wait, this one has increased shooting strength? Wait, I didn't even know that. I thought it was just faster tackle speed. Hold on. I have shooting strength? Now, this is how Crow looks. Little purple design. Definitely not as crazy as destructive impulses. But maybe this will be our new strongest flow. If I line up this shot, if I blast it, no way.
Wow.
No way. No.
It's to be expected. I use that flow.
Yo, it's almost as far as Emperor. Bro, this has got to be second place. This has got to be second. There's no way. Crow? Who uses this? Carl, you did not use this flow.
Only losers use it. If it's Carl, if you use it, the viewer, you're not a loser. Only Carl is.
Yeah, Fiji verse. What's the last set?
But I'm in the Fiji verse.
Oh, shoot. Well, Crow is pretty good. But now it's time to bring out the big guns. What I believe to be the 2 two strongest flows are left, and we pulling out Dribbler. This used to be for sure the strongest flow in the game. Increasing our shooting strength makes you faster with the ball. Dribbles last longer. Dribbler is Yukimiya's flow. And let's see if this actually makes a difference. We're gonna line this shot up pretty nice, right about here. Now, this used to have so much power. I used to shoot from like half. And Dribbler. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's going. Oh, it's going. Oh, it's going. That's a perfect kick. Yeah, it beat Crow. Yes, it did.
Oh, no.
But Emperor is still right there in the lead. Is there nothing that can beat it? Dribbler's gotta be like a cool second place now. But maybe there's one thing that can stop the Emperor. And we pulling out Nelrin for this one. Because I'm telling you, we finna cook. Actually, we can't use Nelrin because his base shots curve. Okay. Let me switch my style for this one. Because it's all about the flow. Destructive impulses. Stronger shots, faster speed, and basic shots turn into curve shots. We about to cook with this. Boys, check out this flow. Look at this. Have you ever played soccer with your life on the line? Yeah, I feel like a final boss, bro. It's time to evolve. Come here, Sloth. I'm gonna eat you. What the heck are you doing?
No, use hand attack.
Bro, you're not a Pokemon. All right, it's time to put this shot to use. When you use this flow, all it says is increase stuff, but we know it gives you power and a curve shot. Carl's the marker. You see him all the way down there. Can we beat Emperor? This is the final moment. It all comes down to this. Destructive impulses for the win. In 3, 2, 1, blast off!
Oh, what?
Oh my gosh! What? Yo, no, listen, bro. And we're not even done. For a consolation prize, I'm gonna try that thing I told you earlier. We're gonna try it with the king style. Carl, you're our new marker. Right about here.
Okay.
And I'm telling you, this may be the last time you see this, because they're probably gonna patch it. If I activate my flow using king as a style, check this out, boys. Line this up and boot it. What? Off the wall. The goalie's got it. Wait a second. Can I score with this? And boot it. Oh my gosh. Come on. What? Oh my, full field goal with the flow. Yeah, they're taking this out the game for sure, bro. And I think we have our winner. And it wasn't Carl.
Was it me?
No, it was not you either, Sloth. It was destructive impulses. Yep, full field shot. Yeah, GG's. Well played, everyone. Now, I already have the world-class flow, Soul Harvester. But we can't start with it. Spin it. You're about to spin a world-class? Oh, wow. We need lightning. Shoot stronger than ever before. What did I just do? Are we in the first game? And for me to get flow, I probably got to get some steals. That usually helps out, as well as some goals. Cross this guy out. And we're starting with Kunigami to make this easiest. Oh, okay. 5%. Uh-oh, this is gonna take a while. The only way I can move on is by scoring when my flow is activated. All right, I've almost saved enough meter. Right when I get to 25%, I should be good to go. All right, got lightning back. We'll give you that. Now, lightning the worst flow in the game, but it does seem to have some power behind it. If I could just weave this guy and kind of kick it over the person's head. Hey, that's a goal! Suraikada! It's time to upgrade. Now, if you look at our flows, after lightning comes puzzle. And the flows go like this. Rare at 62%, epic at 35%, legendary at 2%, mythic at 0.5%, and then world class. Getting mythics won't be easy, but the next one's puzzle. I believe that's Isagi's flow. I should be able to get that in 3, 2, there it is. Puzzle increases your general speed. Well, that don't do much, but let's use a style that's gonna force us to shoot normally so we can score with our flow. I'm gonna go with Bachira. All right, it's game time. Now there's 2 people after me. This shouldn't be an issue. Get right by them. I'm faster. I got the increased speed. If anybody catches up, this flow's lying. This flow's lying. It is not faster. Wait, is it? Cut through the middle? Why is nobody in the middle? No, somebody should be right there. Perfect pass. Spin it. Oh yeah. Get off me, Bacon Man. Goalie who? That's a goal? And that means upgrade. Now, why would puzzle increase speed? Isagi gets a speed boost? Well, our next one's ice. And then we'll be done with the rares and on to the epics. Now, I actually haven't used these like rare flows. Oh, here's ice. Increase pass strength and increase shooting strength of the player who catches your pass. Ooh. Wait, I don't want to pass. I guess to make this flow work, I need an assist. If I can get a steal, an assist shouldn't be too bad. Oh, my ankle. Did I just do a split? Yo, ain't no way I did a split on it. Yeah, give me that flow. Appreciate it. Okay. So let's see if we can make this work. Okay, gonna go for the pass. Perfect pass. Can he finish? Shido? He headed it right to him. Come on, bro. We had this in the bag. All right, Fiji, time to lock in. All right, where the team at? 3 people on me. We need to create open. Okay, there's an open person. 3 people want to guard me. Open up it up. Open up it up. What am I talking about? Open it up. Hey, assist. Hey, let's go. I did it. I got the assist. And he did have increased shot power. Hey, that works. But I still want to go myself. That only makes it fair. I got to score. Come on, bro. That's what I said in the intro. All right, bro. No more passing. Just buckets. Put the ball in the net. Dribble. Cut through. Easy 1-2. Come on, bro. Ice complete. And it's time for an upgrade. Nah, I'm gonna lie, I didn't really like the rares, but the epic should be a lot better. And the next one we need is Gale Burst. This is where we're gonna use our Flow Lucky Spins. And each one costs 200 Robux, just like the styles. Oh, wow, okay. Let's go for Gale Burst. Crow, I should be able to get it easily. There it is, Gale Burst. Increases your stamina regeneration, speed, and makes your shots quicker to release. Wait, that's not bad, actually. Need to go with this. And oh, it looks like a new game just started. All right, the game's on, and my flow's max. Now, faster stamina regeneration, faster shots. Okay, I should be able to cook with this. Let me see if my stam regens when I stand still. Oh, that was fast. Okay, all I need is the ball. Yeah, I can make this go easy. I can make this go easy. I can make, oh, all right, game time. Let me get my stam back quick. All right, come on, Fiji, lock in. First, spin this guy. Cut through the defense. Right away, right through. Come on, easy. That's a goal, and that's an upgrade. Now, I'm not doing bad so far, but the flows are kind of We need something better. What about Genius? I don't think I've tried this one before. It's in the epic category, and it says, gives everyone on your team 30% flow on activation. That don't help me at all. Help my team? Help me. Well, I got my flow maxed. Let's go ahead and use it, and maybe this will help my team stop the ball. All right, never mind, bro. What the? All right, I'm in the next game, and my flow, like, helps everybody but me. That's no good. And it looks like they're really trying to play some tight defense. This is crazy. Like, y'all really that concerned about me? Get washed, boys. Get off me. Get off me. You can't guard this. It's time to upgrade. I'm glad I got that one out the way. Come on, we need something better. Monster. I'm using Bachira. This is his flow. You know what? This one may cook. We just gotta spin it. 35% chance. There it is, Monster. You get a shorter dribble cooldown and get no speed reduction when acquiring the ball. Oh my gosh, I'm about to cook. I'm about to cook. And you know what's crazy? We may as well unleash the real monster. Woo! Pop my flow. It's game time. Shorter dribbling cooldown. And I run the same speed with the... Oh, he passed backwards. Woo! I'm gone. Move out the way. Move out the way. I shouldn't lose dribble speed. I'm gone. I can take this all the way. No one can catch up to me. They can't catch up. They literally can't catch up. Oh, this flow's fire. Yo, they can't catch up. That may just be the best flow yet. But we're not done. Because apparently it only gets better. But next up is King's Instinct. All right, let's see if we can get it. This should be the last epic until we move on to the legendaries. There it is. King's Instinct increases your shot power, and tackles leave your opponent on the ground for longer. Ooh, you know what? That could work. Increased shot power should be pretty useful. If I could just leave this guy, spin the next. Yeah, who was playing Aiku? Is it that serious, bro? Curve shot from deep, and he got stuffed. Give me this ball. I still got 25% of my flow left, and it looks like I won't be able to use it properly. Let's kick up to my team and see what the power's looking like. Doesn't seem that it's very strong. It's stronger, but not very strong. That's a goal. Keep us in the game. Ashido shooting from half. That won't work. He was behind the half line. See if my teammates go past the ball. He does. Weave this guy. Kick it in the net. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's some shot power right there. King's Instinct? I think so. Dance on him. Let me upgrade my flow. We're on to the legendary flows. And the first one up is Crow. Oh yeah, that was a newer one that was added not too long ago. We got Trap, Demon Wings. Yo, I haven't seen a Mythic yet. Okay, hold my line. We just got Dribbler. Easy. You're about to spin a Mythic flow? We need Crow. Soul Harvester? No way. No way. Bro, I got some world class 0.1%. And I have to spin it. You gotta be out your mind. Bro, I have had all sorts of upgrades at this point. But like, I can't do it. Yo, there we go. Until I get Crow. Increase shooting strength and faster tackle. That's it? Ain't that the same as like the last two? I should try to match up a good style for each flow. So after this, I'm a swap. But we got Crow activated. I should have a little boost here going. Let's cross this guy. He thought he was gonna get me. Psych. We'll split the middle. Up. Oh, Don Lorenzo. You know what? I think I know how I'm using next. Where is the defense? It's time to lock in. Come on, I should have a speed boost. Oh, they don't even know where the ball went. Oh, they don't even know. Oh my gosh, it came in handy. Wait a second. Wait, like that? Just like that? Yo, they type it in chat. Fun ball, where are you going? But I need to upgrade my flow. Increase shooting strength and faster tackle speed. I barely even got to use that. You know what? Chameleon, though, I know is one of the best legendary flows in the game. And I should be able to get it quite easily, I think. Crow, now we want to get Crow. Dribbler, no, this is like, it's really doing me like this. Oh, and I just got it and I just spun it. I got it and I spun it. What am I doing? Hey, I got it back. 25% cooldown on abilities when used. Flow is active and increased movement speed. And I got the character for this. Don Lorenzo, an ace that eats aces. And we're locked. Is that a borrow? A borrow Zoro. You know, that's fitting. Deed that up. Now, team, just give me that ball. Give me that ball and I got it. Oh, I'm going. Oh, I'm going. You can't keep up with me. Get off me, bro. You know who this is? This is Don Lorenzo. Oh my gosh, I'm coming in the game and cooking. I'm coming in the game and cooking. Matter of fact, let's take a watch. My moves should come back a lot faster since that's what this flow does. And as you see, I almost have zombie dash back and I almost have golden defense. My teammate has a chance to tie it up here. And he does just that, 4-4. Yeah, you know, the moves came back pretty quick. But even though it's tied, I must get this upgrade. Zoro, what kind of kick was that? And what kind of upgrade that we have next? Now, let's look at the flows here. Chameleon upgrades to Demon Wings. Now, I've seen this one a lot, and I know exactly who we should use for Demon Wings. Demon Wings, your wings increase your jump height, makes your header stronger, and increases your shot speed. You know what? I got 3 Don Lorenzos. I'm gonna quickly spin one of them off, and let's go for Shido style. Give me Shido! After almost 200 spins, no Shido in sight. I got Sai. You know what? We're just gonna have to make this work. Now, although Demon Wings is Shido's flow, it's not exactly only meant for him. I can make this work because now I can jump higher and my headers go farther, as you can see, which means I should be able to head one of the balls into the net. Let's go, game time. Oh, this boy's sleeping. This boy's sleeping. Watch this header. I should be able to just 1, 2, head the ball. Too much shot power. My header too strong. Uh-oh, I missed. Wait a second. There's a Shido in the game. I have an idea. If I can't spin Shido, I'll copy him. All right, let's take a look here. Copy Shido. All right, I got Dragon Dive. There we go. Oh, he's taking the shot. Oh, he's cheesing. Oh, he missed. Oh, he missed. Oh, he missed. AI, come on. Let's go. Game time. Game time. Now, he's been shooting from deep with Shido, which means I should be able to do the same thing. Spin him. Jump up. Oh, I went way higher. Oh, I went way. Oh, goal. Sheesh. My wings are flourishing. Y'all lost your mind. I'm doing this from deep. Shido header! Sheesh! Yep, that definitely gives you some header range. The Demon Wings flow is good, but we need something better. Next up is Wild Card. Now, this is the flow that recently got buffed, and I was spinning it like there was no tomorrow. Can I stop getting Dribbler, please? There it is, Wild Card. Gives you a random boost, either increase speed, strength, or stamina. I want Nagi. Now, Nagi's an all-around good player. So the wild card should help speed boost. I should be able to just cut through, get to this ball, spin him, and pop this up. Get the free shot. Easy go. Oh, I missed. We just quickly get the ball back, and we're good to go. There's the pass. Boom. Dribble. Up. Shoot. Nothing they can do about it. Yo. No, this can't be. You know what? You know what, boys? There it is. Oh, it's the shot power one. Ah, I got it. Don't pay attention to that. Nobody saw that. We got the dub, which means we get the upgrade. Now, good thing I spun Nagi, because the next flow we need is Trap. This is literally Nagi's flow, and I think it should fit him perfectly. We just gotta roll it and see what it does. There it is. Speed boost and shot power when receiving ball. 50% trap and dash cooldown. Ooh, this is Nagi flow. Now, this should be pretty easy to use. Let's go up here with the ball. I passed it to myself, and Nagi's glitched in this game currently. I forgot. Oh, bad idea. Let's go ahead and pass that off. Go ahead, teammate. You got it. Hit your fast break. Shit, assist duel. What I really want to see is the cooldown. Now, with flow, I use trap and dash. I have dash back already. Oh, this is crazy. But my team couldn't stop the ball. Now, the cooldown was fast. But you know what's faster? Rail. Let me give it a try. Spin this guy. I still got flow. Pop up. I am Nagi. Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, instantly kill it. And since the trap should lift me even higher in the air. Like, come on, bro. This finna be a breeze. Woo! You know what? Trap flow with Nagi is beautiful. Brush your teeth, boy. What the heck? Hey, who's he talking to, bro? I know he ain't talking to me. I know they ain't talking to me. Give me that ball back. Fast break. And just so they know, put that in the net. As I was saying, it's time to upgrade. Yo, Trap's fire if you're using Nagi. Like, this is beautiful. But there are better flows. Like the 4 mythical ones we have to spin next. And I think we've got them all, except maybe Prodigy. But next up is Snake. We gotta spin it now. Currently I have 410 lucky spins left. And I believe that Snake is the worst out of all the mythic flows I'm gonna do. I got Prodigy. Right when I said I didn't get it. Right when I said, and I gotta spin it. Let's go ahead and spam Snake. Keep going. And there it is. I told you, bro. That's the ritual. Just spam it. Keep clicking it, and somehow it pops up. We got Snake. Lower tackle cooldown, shorter regdown time, increased speed, and bigger tackle hitbox. This flow's used for playing defense, so I'm gonna pick the best defender. And no, not Aiku. I want Karasu. It's time to play defense. Now, I kind of want to get my ankles broken to see how fast I get up. Yeah, it's supposed to be a shorter regdown time, but I feel like that was like just as long. I don't know about this flow. At least I got a speed boost. I should be able to just blow by him. Akunegami, give me that ball. Blow right past everybody. And with the speed boost, I could get a little ahead. Bro, it's barely a speed boost. Snake flow, probably not the best mythic at all in the game. Probably the worst, and definitely worth spinning off. Now, we gotta get the other ones. Awakened Genius, Dribbler, Prodigy remain. And then we need our world-class flow, which is the best one in the game. Let's see what we get first. Bye, Snake. I will not miss you. Ever. Ever in my life will I not miss you. Please, don't come back. Prodigy? Woo! That's not what we need. But, we'll need it for later. Dribbler! I got that from a regular spin. I didn't even get it from a lucky spin. And Awakened Genius in the building. Increased dribble amount, stronger shots, and 20% flow on activation. Now, this flow is definitely one of the better ones. I was using this one for a while. The fact that I got increased shots, increased dribbles, increased everything, like, oh my, Kunegami, it makes it so my team also gets flow, and I get to keep cooking. Appreciate the steal. Dribble around them, and since Kunegami used this tackle, that's an instant in the net, bro. Yeah, these ones are about to be easy to score with. Mythic flows? Don't get me started. What's happening? Yo, there's so much going on with this flow right now. Like, what is happening to me? I'm being taken over. The next flow we need is the dribbler flow. We should be able to get it. No problem. Oh my gosh. 2 spins? 2 spins to get dribbler. Increase your shooting strength. Makes you faster with the ball. Dribbles last longer. This flow cooks. And you know who cooks with it? Let me quickly get a mythic style. Or should I say, a rare Chigiri. A speed-focused character mastering swift dashes. Now, since dribbler makes you faster with the ball, and Chigiri's already fast, check this out. Game time! Come on, Chigiri. Come on, Chigiri. I'm faster. You can't keep up. I'm faster. Dribbler shoots the ball right in, puts the ball in the net. Now, I will say the speed of dribbler is impressive. This is the flow I used to use for a long time. And I liked it because of his shot power. Because of the dribbler's shot power, you're able to do things like this. Look how far I am. And I can easily take a normal shot going right into the net. Like, dribbler's fire. One of the best flows in the game. But apparently, it's time to upgrade. Now, there's only one flow that's truly an upgrade from dribbler. And it's called Prodigy. Let's spin Prodigy and see what we can do. Just like that, Prodigy. Acquired. Stronger shots, faster speed, basic shots turn into curve shots. Yeah, let me show y'all something. Back to Bachira. Now, what I love about Prodigy is the speed itself. And with this speed, you can do a lot of things. See y'all later. What y'all gonna do? One down. Spin this guy. Come on, team. What a perfect pass. What a go. Go, team, go. You wide open. Did he just go backwards? Where's he going? Bro's doing loops on him. Give me that. Give me that. No. What do you mean, Isagi? Off the ball. Off the ball. Puzzles off the ball. Oh my. Bro did all that to lose the ball, by the way. I just want to point that out. All right, I got my awakening. It's time to go. Now, I should be able to get right through, aim the ball up, and put the ball right in the net. Prodigy shots are just amazing, bro. I kind of don't want to lose this game, but I need my next upgrade. I need my next flow. Come on, team. I see you, teammate. I see you. Prodigy, go. What a pass. What a pass. All the way past half. This should be an easy 1-2 score. Curve shot. You know what? I'll take it. Curve shot to the curve shot. That's another win, but I ain't done yet. One upgrade to go. There's one flow we've been waiting for, and it's called Soul Harvester, the world-class 0.1% flow. To get it, I'll have to spin off my Prodigy. I believe 233 lucky spins. Can we do it? First spin. I've done this once before. On my first spin, I've spun Soul Harvester. Never mind, never mind. Let's get the spinning for a while. We're about to be cooked. I got 227 lucky spins to get it. Yeah, there it is! Yes, sir! Every time, bro! Soul Harvester. 10% cooldown for base abilities, increased movement speed, +1 header, +1 dribble. And Bachira is the perfect person for this. Now I got my flow, and it's active. This is the one you're supposed to use to get by defenders easily. Look at this. Look at this is my flow. This is my flow. One shot, one goal. And you know what? For this one, we're gonna have to get a hat trick. Soul Harvester is the new best flow in the game. And getting a hat trick shouldn't be a problem at all. Oh, unless he gets his awakening. Uh-oh. Hold on. And I'm blocking this shot. Easy. Come on, that's how we do it. I know Bachira. My teammate with the perfect pass. Oh, I'm on a fast break. 2v1. 2v1 situation. Spin him. Spin him again. Spin this one. Big shot. Let's go. I do this. Yeah, now that I got my flow and my character, I can play normal now. Now we can cook. Oh, the CF went to goalie. Thanks for the free ball. Spin him. Spin him again. Don't worry. I'll pass it to my teammate. Now I can play. Whoa, this feels good. Good pass. Let me just kick it over here. Spin it. Fake shot. So good. So good. My fake shot ain't work. 1, 2. Oh, okay. Just kick it right to it. Oh, appreciate it. Weave in the net. Hat-tricka! Let's get this dub. I got my awakening. We can quickly close this out. Hit him with the fake shot. 1, 2. Clockwork. I got the steal. Come on, boys. Let's end this. It ends here. Top down. One more for the mercy. All I need is one more steal. I got my flow. Appreciate it. And we're gone. There's 2 of them standing in the net. You really think that finna help? You really think that finna help? This is the flow you spot in with. You got puzzles that go around you. It's really Isagi's flow, but it's beautiful. And the base ability is to make you faster. Now, I got my boy Carl with the Q with me.
Yes, sir.
And we're gonna race. Starting from here, Carl, we're racing to the goalie. In 3, 2, go.
I'm the fastest.
Now, Carl's running without the flow, but when I pop puzzle, you can see I start speeding up. Nothing too crazy, but I am faster.
Almost caught up, but I'm the fastest man alive.
Heck no. Let's test this with the ball. Now, if we were doing the same race and we run side by side,
Gotta go fast.
I'm just as fast as a normal person while using my flow and having the ball. And as you can tell, you move a lot slower when you have the ball. Making steals very easy, and puzzle is not a bad flow at all, considering it's the base one you spawn with, and it's a rare at only 62%. For how easy it is to get, it's not bad at all. If you don't have a good flow, stick to puzzle. We're gonna put that right starting in the mid tier. But next up, it's time to unleash the beast, because our next flow is Monster. You get a shorter dribble cooldown and get no speed reduction when acquiring the ball. That's beautiful. Now, Monster is Bachira's flow, and starting off with the dribble, this is what the cooldown looks like without it. 1, 2, 3. It takes about 3 seconds to get another dribble back. And now if I pop the flow, I dribble and dribble again.
Give me that.
As you can see, it's really about the same time. It's just the dribble cooldown's faster, but it's not that noticeable actually. But it at least has a speed boost. And by speed boost, I mean you don't slow down while running with the ball. Now I'm gonna race my boy Carl to test if this is true. Ready? Go! Now, it looks like we're running just about the same speed. For that reason, it's not bad at all. And also gonna be put right in the mid tier, but above puzzle. Apparently the dribble's better. I don't know if I see it. Or maybe it works for you. Shout out Bachira though. But next up, we got something that actually cooks. Our The third flow is called Wild Card. It gives you a random boost. Either increases speed, strength, or stamina. Has a chance to jackpot and give you all 3 buffs at once. And just so you know, I never get the jackpot. Stamina boost. I feel like it's very, very hard to get. The RNG is crazy. The fact that I got a stamina boost, look at this. I can run for a good amount of time before I get tired. Now, me and my boy are gonna do laps. Let's see who runs out of stamina first. And keep in mind, he started when I was already halfway. How's your stamina looking? I'm getting low too. And I'm out. You keep running, keep running. You got a tickle. What the heck? As you see, the stamina boost is cool. But you know, it could be better. Where's Chicory's Tireless? I missed that move. Let's go ahead and use Wildcard Flow again. This time we got Strength Boost. Now, stay right there, Carl. Kick the ball as far as you can with all your might. Let's see. So with just normal power, the ball goes about this far. With the strength boost, as you can see, I'll try to kick it past him. Watch out. Heads up, Carl. You get a nice little boost that sends the ball literally a lot farther. So strength is not bad. Now, why I like wild card? If someone's playing defense on you in any situation, you can pop your flow and hope you got something. In this case, I got stamina, which means I should be able to just completely outrun the defender, and you got to use whatever you get to your advantage. Oh, you ain't catching this. Now, like I said, the chances to get all 3 are pretty difficult, and considering it's RNG, that's what makes it inconsistent and not the best at the same time. But considering it does have all 3, it is pretty good. For that reason, if I was to rate it, can't put it in very good. It's too inconsistent. I would, but it has to go at the top of mid. We just drop it mid flows right now. I think it's time to mix it up. That is Roll Soul Harvester. Back to back, what I really want is trap, speed boost, and shot power when receiving the ball. Minus 50% trap and dash cooldown. So basically, everyone, this flow is useless. I look fantastic. Go ahead, race me. Go, Carl, you go. As you see me and Carl running, we're the same speed. I have no speed boost, no nothing. Matter of fact, I don't even have a trap or a dash. Because guess why? I'm not Nagi. Which means any person that doesn't have Nagi and uses this flow, they have nothing. There's no point of using this flow. You rather use puzzle. Now, check this. If you do receive a pass could be maybe even a header. See this, Carl? No, a pass doesn't count as a header. Look at the flow description. Speed boost and shot power when receiving the ball. If a header doesn't count as receiving the ball, it means your teammate has to pass it to you, which means you gotta use your flow and pray you got a teammate that'll pass. Do you know how hard that is? Nobody passes, especially him. He's a big egoist. Ego. I don't know what's wrong with him. But look, at least it works for Nagi. If you play Block Rivals, you know that Nagi is pretty much an extinct style. Nobody uses this anymore. You know what people use it? My girlfriend. That's all they use it. But since I am Nagi, go ahead, Carl, pass me the ball. Since I received the pass, I should get the ability to do something. There it is. That's I had to receive my own pass. All right, let's go ahead and race, car. Ready? Go. Yeah, we're about the same speed. It doesn't. I don't know what. Listen, there's only one good thing about this flow. Is that Nagi trap and dash has a much shorter cooldown. Watch the cooldown. This is good. It's only meant for Nagi to get his moves back fast. And even then, it still takes time. And trap easily makes his way as our first sad tier flow. It is truly sad. Matter of fact, get it out of here because we got something better up next. And we still haven't seen our #1 flow. This could be anything. Or maybe it's Awakened Genius. Increased dribble amount, stronger shots, and 20% flow on activation. This is beautiful when you have a team. And one of the flows I use the most. Now, Awakened Genius is a flow that belongs to Sai. It fits with the perfectly same pink animations, same pink everything. I don't know why my boys color pink, but I love it, bro. Shout out I'm not zesty, but I love it. Like McDonald's, I'm loving. Okay, let me calm down. Listen, this is what Awakened Genius does. The first major factor is that when you have a teammate, it also boosts their flow. If you take a look at IMFIJI's flow bar, when I use Awakened Genius, she gets plus 20%. That's almost enough to have her use flow herself. And for me, I also get some more. Carl, tackle me. Not only do I get a dribble, but I also get another one right after. You see that? So I'm gonna bait out the first tackle. So say I go ahead and dribble. Now, Carl, dribble again. Beautiful. Just like the new world-class flow. So Harvester, Awakened Genius was doing the double dribble first. It's fantastic. for when you're messing around, going through defenders, dribbling again, and it allows you to create good plays and get down the field pretty well. Now, it also has another factor to it, and it's called shot power. Taking a shot from right about here seems a little far-fetched, as in the goalie should be able to save it and throw it back. But if I stay in the same spot and use Awakened Genius, and if you aim it right, you could even score.
Easy.
That's the goalie of the year, I guess. Bro, just go in the net. Ah, I did it. Yeah, so the flow gives you shot power. It gives you a dribble. It doesn't give you speed. Not like Metavision. It looks fire with Metavision. But the fact that my teammates get flow too, take a look at IMFIJI. Her flow's basically maxed just by being on my team. I would very easily put this flow as our first very good flow. But you know what's not very good? A flow called Ice. Increased pass strength and increased shooting strength of the player who catches your pass. Now, flows are very useful in Blue Lock Rivals, even game-changing. But the power to pass? What am I, Hiyori? Oh yeah, that's the flow. Let me see this ball, Carl. Okay, that was a normal kick. Now kick the ball after receiving my pass. Go ahead. It makes it decently stronger. Matter of fact, that's pretty good. Let me see if I can kick it to you. Just about that far. Yeah, if I come a little closer, you get about, yeah, like 10 yards more. It's pretty good. Not really. You see, passing's good and all, but in Blue Lock Rivals, if you just want to pass, go ahead and jump and right click. The ball's gonna go just as far, just as strong. And when I use my flow, my teammate also gets the ability to pass the ball farther. But, like, check this out. You can just jump and right click. You don't need to have the ability of super pass. What if you were to run down the field, pop your flow, and create an amazing pass for your teammate? Then your teammate go ahead and just completely misses it. You just wasted your flow for nothing, and now you're back on defense, and that's it. If you wanted to pass, use Hiyori. Matter of fact, just jump and right click. You don't even gotta do that. For that reason, if we thought trap was bad, at least I can use that for Nagi. I am not using ice ever in my life. Ever. Please, if you have ice, roll it now. But you may not want to roll this one. Next up, we got Demon Wings. Your wings increase your jump height, makes your header stronger, and increases your shot speed. Basically, this flow is meant for Shido. Now, this is one of the coolest looking flows in the game, because you literally grow wings from your back. And the fact that my headers go farther and they're stronger. Watch this. Normally, you could use headers to pass or put the ball in the net. And as you can see, it goes about that far. Right to my teammate, good distance. But if I pop my flow, we go like this, boom, boom. Look at that. Look at the distance on that. Not only can you pass, but you can shoot. Now check this out. Say I'm all the way back here, and we do our normal rainbow header. Look at the power. Look at that went in the net from here. Now, why I said this flow works for Shido is that with the dragon header ability, you see that there? As well as the dragon drive. They only come out a certain height and only go a certain distance. Right about here is where you can score a normal dragon drive from. But when I pop my flow, this distance increases. I can go to about here, rise all the way up in the air, and kick the ball a lot farther, a lot harder, and a lot faster. Same thing with Dragon Header. Comes out faster, goes just as far. And buckets. This flow has a lot of uses, and you can get pretty creative with it if you know what you're doing. I think more people should give it a try. And since my shots are faster and stronger, Kunigami.
Are you serious right now, bro?
Oh, darn! Yeah, I'm gonna stick to headers. For that reason, we'll put Demon Wings just a little above Wildcard. If the RNG was more consistent, I'd say Wildcard's better, but I like Demon Wings. Give it a try. And you should also try this. Our next flow, Genius, gives everyone on your team 30% flow on activation. I mean, that's it. That's all it does. This is the Genius flow. It starts off with a little green. Yeah, I look like Psy. It looks just like Awakened Genius, but it doesn't benefit me at all. This does nothing. Absolutely nothing. It doesn't benefit you at all, but it does help your team. So you should try it if you want to be a team player. Let's take a look at this. IMFIJI just loaded the game, but her flow is pretty much at half just because there's a genius on the field. It gives a 30% boost, but does nothing for you. Fantastic, right? Now, if you want to be a team player, be my guest, but I'm an egoist. So this is going in dead last. Matter of fact, you know what? Since I like when people use it, I'll put it above passing. Yeah. No. This doesn't do anything. It's pretty much a cosmetic medic. I ain't gonna lie, Genius gotta be the worst flow in the game, but don't worry, because we're about to pick it back up. Because next up, we have another mythic flow, and it's called Snake. Lower tackle cooldown, shorter regdown time, increased speed, and bigger tackle hitbox. Now, this is only one of 4 mythics, one of the 5 rarest flows in the game. Now, the flow belongs to Aiku, and it looks like this. Kind of like you got some green flowing around you, just like Aiku in the anime. And as for abilities, normally when you tackle, you can go about this speed. 1 tackle, wait, 3, 2, 1 tackle, 3, 2, 1 tackle. There's about 3 seconds that occur between tackles. But when you have flow, tackle speed now should become a little faster. And as you can see, there's like 1 second that occurs. And this, yo, I'm spam sliding like a baseball player. Jeez. That is not a foul, bro. I did not touch you. The good news is, it also decreases ragdoll time. Go ahead and slide tackle me, Carl. Now Carl walks up, I dribble. Look how long he's on the ground for. But if he does the same thing to me, and I have flow, I ain't gonna lie, I felt like I stayed on the ground just as long. Matter of fact, darn, that still sucks. Now, although Snake decreases your ragdoll time, you really don't feel it. Because if someone's on a fast break and they go ahead and break your ankles, they still got plenty of time to run by you and just take off. You're not catching back up. But actually, the flow has a speed increase. So let's see if it makes a difference. 3, 2, 1, go. Now, that's a normal person running. And as you can see, you're running backwards. Why aren't they catching up? What kind of speed increase is this? Bro, for those of you who use Snake or have Snake, I feel very, very sorry for you. Because it doesn't do what it's supposed to do. Lower tackle cooldown? Maybe that's the one thing it does. Shorter ragdown time? No. Increased speed? No. Bigger tackle hitbox? Barely. For a mythic flow, it's really just sad. Matter of fact, if I was to put it in the tier list, I would put it in sad. I'd put it all the way back here because it's a mythic. But I would still rather use it over flows. Like, I can't put it behind puzzle. I'm gonna put it right behind Demon Wings. And it's gonna be our first and probably only mythic that's going in the mid tier. Sorry, Aiku. They did you dirty. I barely see anyone use Snake. And I also see no one use this. Our next flow, it's called Lightning. Shoots stronger than ever before. Similar to Snake. At least I got purple lightning on me. Yeah, they love like the purple pink dynamic in this game. But yeah, this is it. I get a stronger shot. So let's go ahead and test this out. Carl's gonna stand right there and I'm gonna kick the ball right to him to measure normal distance. All right, go ahead. You do a normal kick, Carl. And we go see how far the both of us could get. Now, he had the one bounce it to me. The more I back up, the harder it should be for me to make the kick to him. But actually, this has a lot of shot power. This is basically a shot in itself, and it's already going farther than just the normal kick. Let's back it up. Lightning kick. With that, oh my gosh, whoa, yeah, that's kind of far. And go ahead and kick it normal from there, Carl.
Okay.
Let's see the distance, and let's see the difference. Ain't no way. That's your normal kick?
Yeah, I'm injured right now, so that's all I can get in.
Oh, heck no. Well, it goes almost double the distance, but considering it's just a shot, maybe it works better for other characters that need it. People like Bachira, people like Hiyori, other characters that don't have a shot. They can find some good use in it by being able to shoot from like all the way back here. Like if you could land this shot right in there, but I still feel like it could be better. Now, it looks cool, but it's a rare, 62%, and that's all it does. I would put it in the sad tier, but it's not even that sad. So we're gonna put it right at the very, very back of mid. Trap, I'm sorry. Like, I like you, but anybody else, it's just so sad. Okay, hold on. It's time to focus, because Lightning got power. Let's get into the real power, because our next flow belongs to the King. King's Instinct increases your shot power, and tackles leave your opponents on the ground for longer. By default, King should have the same power as Lightning, but should be a little better. Now, this flow belongs to Borrow, and shot power alone, I'm gonna go back to where I was before, and we'll give it a quick test. Carl, stay right there.
Okay.
Lightning took me to right about here, and with the shot power itself, I was able to kick the ball. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Whoa.
Yeah. No, that could have made it to you basically in the air. As you see, King's Instinct is already a little stronger. And if Carl passes me the ball from the same distance, I was missing that other shot. I feel like it goes just a tiny bit farther than Lightning. Not by too much. But here's where it shines. According to the description, it leaves your opponents on the ground for a longer period of time. To test this out, I'ma use Carl. Go ahead, hold that ball, Carl. All right. Let's see how long you stay on the ground.
Oh, that wasn't too bad.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Now, let me use King's Instinct and tackle you.
Oh, wait. That still wasn't too bad.
Yeah, I don't think it applies to tackles. I think it's only for ankle break. So normally, if I do an ankle break, come at me, Carl.
Here comes the A train. Oh.
Leaves him on the ground for a decent amount of time. But with the power of King's Instinct, go ahead.
The A train never stops.
It should leave him longer. Did you just get up the exact same speed?
Yep, because I'm strong.
So it does last a little longer, but just a little tiny bit. The fact that it gives you a shot, if you're good with ankle breaks, it could be useful. But there's always a better flow, I'm not gonna lie to you. And this one, in this situation, an ankle breaker lasting longer doesn't mean much. Break the ankle, keep running. They never go catch you anyways. For that reason, King's Instinct will go in the mid tier, and I'm gonna put it right behind Wild Card. I believe that someone in the world got that jackpot, and that's the best flow ever. Right now, it's not, and our mid is stacking up. There's some good flows coming. Good thing we got a bunch of good ones next. The one you've been waiting for, and it's called Prodigy. Stronger shots, faster speeds, and basic shots turn into curve shots. Probably the craziest flow in the game. This here is the Prodigy, and as you can see, you can barely see your character. Oftentimes, I see people running. I don't even know if they're on my team or not. They just be running around doing circles with this. But the flow belongs to Rin. At least it should. Because not only does it give you increased speed, but it also gives you access to a brand new curve shot. That makes it very, very hard for a regular goalie or even an AI goalie to stop. Now, you saw Carl kick this ball from right about here to the goalie.
Show you my true
When
striking.
somebody does a normal kick, as you can see, it barely even makes it to the goalkeeper. But when you have the Prodigy flow from the same distance, this shot could make it all the way and farther. It's just the fact that it curves. Now, curve shot could be used in many ways. Used to dribble around players. You could still do headers with it. If you know what you're doing, you just got to header to the side, and it's pretty good for passes. Go long, Carl. You see someone running, kick the ball, it can curve and send them running where no one else can reach. The two best things about this are the shot itself, very strong, very hard to block, but mainly the speed. Now, Carl, race me normally. 3, 2, 1, go.
Woo.
Since Prodigy is noticeably faster than everything. See you later, Carl.
No.
It's good for catching players and also outrunning them. But go ahead and pop your Soul Harvester. Against the world-class flow, let's race. 3, 2, 1, go.
I feel the power.
As you can see, Prodigy is the exact same speed as a world-class flow. It's not faster. It may be a misconception that it is, but they are the same speed. And only when using Psi, Metavision gives you an even bigger speed boost, making you basically as fast as Chigiri in base. Like, this is crazy. I'm doing laps on him. See you later, Carl.
He's cheating.
Hey, bro, a lot of people pair up Prodigy with Psi, and it works very well, giving you another shot. And another way to put the ball in the net. Very simple, very clean, easy breezy. Honestly, some may say this is the best flow in the game, and with the best Prodigy player, it may well be. But there's one downside.
What?
Yes, the curve shot is actually very inconsistent. Now, you know what you're doing? It does go to a very similar place, but I've seen a lot of people miss the Prodigy shot all the time, especially when they're close. Fast break, boom, kick it right to the goalkeeper. I've seen people do this over and over again. When I see my teammate with Prodigy, I'd be getting worried. I'd be like, oh no, please don't. Prodigy, sometimes people just be getting lucky for real. Like, look at that, how'd that even do that? If I was really good with it, I could do it consistently. But most people aren't, trust me. Wait, are you? Comment down below if you are. But even so, Prodigy is currently going in the #1 flow spot. But that could still change, keep that in mind. Something could knock it down. Maybe it's our next flow, called Crow. Increased shooting strength and faster tackle speed. This is what Crow looks like. The flow belongs to Karasu, and you see there's a lot of common things with a lot of these flows. But since this flow does have increased shooting strength, it's always good to check the distance. Is it just like the others? Oh my gosh, actually, that was very strong. And every flow that has increased shooting strength goes about the same range. But this is what's different, increased tackle speed. Now, normally, you saw how we tackle, but with the Crow flow, you get a little bit faster. You see that? This is me tackling with Crow, and this here is me tackling without it. Let's check this. 3, 2, 1, tackle. 3, 2, 1, tackle. Yeah, like 3-4 seconds. With Crow, it looks like this. 3, 2, 1, tackle. 3, 2, 1, tackle. Just a wee bit faster. If you needed a flow in your road Crow, I do recommend to use it and keep it. If you can roll a Mythic, go ahead and use it. Matter of fact, you should probably use this over Snake. I'm gonna be honest with you. Maybe even use Puzzle. But look, Pro is pretty basic. I'm kind of gonna put it right in front of King's Instinct. It's about equal with that. And with that, only 4 flows remain. But now, it's time to get in the peak, because I've been waiting for this. The next flow is Gale Burst. Now this one increases your stamina regeneration speed. It also makes your shots quicker to release. This is probably the most unique flow in the game, because you can use it when you don't have the ball.
Try and catch me, Fiji. Can't touch this.
Hey, look, bro. This is how Gale Burst looks. But, as you can see, when I'm using it, my stamina goes down normally. That's cool and all, but when I stop running, look at this. My stamina comes back, even if it's for a second. Watch this one header. Boom, boom, boom. Look at my stamina. It's already back and I can keep running. Carl didn't even get a chance to catch up. Come on, Carl. You basically have infinite stamina.
I'm sweating. I can't do all this running. I'm running out of stamina.
The stamina regen on Gale Burst is kind of crazy, especially for an epic. Look at this. He had to give up. He's not even close to me. Now, there is another effect. Shots quicker to release. This is what a normal shot looks like. Takes a little bit, but you can wind it up. With Gale Burst, look how fast that bar loaded up. Look at that. Whoa. It don't even give people a chance to stop you. You can use it to actually pass since it comes out so fast. And also, check the volley. The ball's on the ground and... yeah, it's literally about the same speed. But look at this. It's quick. Pass me, Carl. I get the ball. 1-2, full power shot. Top corner, easy. This is probably the most underrated epic flow in the game. For that reason, if I was to put on a tier list, I would kind of put it in very good. Like, this is an epic. Gale Burst, if you had the chance, use this. Even when my stamina reaches 0, this is how long it takes to recharge. About 3 seconds. But with Gale Burst, stand still. Comes back just a little bit faster. Honestly, it's very good for an epic. So we're gonna leave it right here. It would be at the top of mid, but because it is epic, we'll put it in very good. But you know what's not mid? Carl, it's time.
Time for what?
You know. The Flow called Dribbler. Released in the Yukimiya update. This one increases your shooting strength, makes you faster with the ball, and dribbles last longer. Capital letters for some reason. Look how cool it looks. This may just be my favorite flow of the entire game. Because look at that, bro. Carl, come here. I have the ball. Race me. Now, we all know you run slower with the ball, but 3, 2, 1, go. Well, running with the ball. This means using the dribbler flow, I never actually lose my stride. I stay the same speed as everybody else, but this one cooks even more. Now, since it is dribbler, dribbles do last longer. Tackle me, Carl.
Well,
Dribble.
bam! My ankles.
It's like I have extended time. And my favorite part about this flow, you saw the distance on all the other ones. Look at the distance on dribbler. Look at that. I may have missed, but this here is our farthest shooting flow yet. As you can see, the distance is quite immaculate. And if you come anywhere within this vicinity of the goalie, you can take a shot from about here. Look at that. Look at the distance. And let me show you something else. Unlike Prodigy, up close is where this flow shines. Because when you get close to the net, it basically becomes unreactable. It's like a kunigami shot. Realistically, AI goalie's right here. I put him in the middle. Look at this. He can't react to it. Matter of fact, even if I bring him to a corner and shoot to the corner he's in, he can't even react to that as long as you line it up. Carl, go in net.
I'm a golden goalkeeper.
As you see, even with a goalie, really try to block it, Carl. Do whatever it takes. Everything you can.
I am. Gagamaru. Oh.
Yeah, you can't really react to it. It's kind of crazy up close. And I wasn't even that close. To me, Dribbler is truly one of the best flows ever in this game. For that reason, I'm going to do it. I'm putting it above Prodigy in the #1 flow, which means Prodigy has to come down one into the very good category. Although Prodigy is amazing if you're amazing. That's a factor. Dribbler, it kind of just works for anybody. You can turn your brain off and make it work. 2 flows left. And now for the most underrated flow of them all. And it's called Chameleon. Yes, I know it's Rail's flow, but hear me out. This is the only flow in the game that gives you minus 25% cooldown on abilities when used flow is active and increased movement speed. Are you listening to this?
25?
25. Not only are you faster, this is what the flow looks like. Shout out my boy Rails. Psych, that's not my boy. Not only are you faster, you're just as fast as Puzzle, as you can see. You got the speed boost and everything. As my flow's active, arm swipe.
No.
Meta vision.
See, at least he can't do that again.
Listen, bro, with a minus 25% cooldown, take a look at this. My moves are coming back way faster than they would. And in a world where arm swipe reigns victorious, check this. My arm swipe is almost back. All I needed is kind of just half my flow, and then once that goes by, yo, Carl, guess what?
You want a hug?
Arm swipe.
Oh.
This is the only flow that allows you to get your moves back at an extreme rate, and it allows you to move at faster speed. Let's go ahead and do the race test. First, race me with the ball, Carl. See you later.
Wait, why are you so fast? Tiggery?
I'm also at Metavision, but let me get rid of the ball and race for real. Now, racing normally, as you can see, it's just as fast as Prodigy. Just as fast as guess what? Carl, go ahead and use it.
Okay, I'm ready.
Carl's gonna use Soul Harvester. Ready? Go. And as you can see, when doing a race, I can almost keep up with a world-class flow. Matter of fact, Prodigy may be just a little faster, but with this speed boost, it's very underrated. And minus 25% cooldowns, you know what that means? Yeah, Carl, come here.
Ah, my friend.
Yep.
What?
Go ahead and score that goal, and I can get my moves back even faster. Matter of fact, this means all the moves. For magical turn, look how fast I got heel flick. Look how fast. That's faster than usual. The flow is underrated. If you don't have a mythic, stick to this. It can really put in work, makes it faster, and gives your moves back. For that reason, it's a legendary, but it's gotta go in the very good tier. Not bad at all. Underrated, but one flow remains. You guys see it. It's the world-class flow. The hardest flow to get in the game at a whopping 0.25%. Soul Harvester. Minus 10% cooldown for base abilities, similar to Chameleon. Increased movement speed, +1 header, +1 dribble. Now, notice how Chameleon has a faster cooldown than a world-class Soul Harvester. But if we're going to put this flow to the test, check this. Carl and I will start with a normal race. We always check the speed. Ready? Go.
Boom.
Against
Yeah,
the normal
can't touch
player,
this.
since this is world-class, you are zooming, especially if you're sliding to get a little bit farther ahead.
What? There's no way you beat me with the ball.
Now, even racing with the ball, I'm just as fast as a regular player. Very similar to Dribbler. But I got other factors that can help me make a lot more plays happen at any moment. Now, Soul Harvester is almost all the flows in one. Carl, go to tackle me. I'm a dribble and dribble again.
What?
Just like Awakened Genius, you get 2 dribbles. That's what +1 dribble is. And when you're moving around the field, check this out. Not only am I faster than everybody, dribble again. Look at this. What is anybody gonna do? Try to catch me, Carl.
He's a menace.
Header, I'm faster. Need my stamina. Dribble again.
Oh, what?
This flow is immaculate. Speaking of headers, every Blue Lock player gets 4 headers. It looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the ball will touch the ground no matter what. But you saw the description. Dribbler actually gives you access to 5. 4, 5. You can basically just work your way all the way up the field, making it so nobody can stop you in the world. Now, there's one thing it does give, a 10% cooldown on abilities. So Harvester and Metavision will make you the fastest player in the game. And since I got 10% cooldown, my abilities are almost back. And in a world where characters have shooting abilities, tackling abilities, dribbling abilities, and more, it makes it so like no one can touch you. No one can keep up with you. They can't do anything. I ain't gonna lie, although this is the only flow without any shot power, if you can just create the shots yourself, come a little closer to put it in.
What is that?
Stop laughing. With the increased speed, increased dribbles, increased everything, and the cooldown, this easily has to be in the #1 flow category. But this is the first time ever on a Fiji tier list. I'm not gonna lie, I have a tie for first place. Oh, I tied them.
You know why Soul Harvester is #1?
Why?
It's because it's purple like me. Yeah, purple. It's a great color.
That's purple. Okay, as you see, I don't know which one is truly better. If I had to pick one to use, I would go with Soul Harvester. But Dribbler giving you an extra shot is always very helpful. So if you need the shot, Dribbler's #1. If you're very technical and talented, Prodigy's #1. But for overall, I gotta give it to Soul Harvester. It helps me especially when you have a character that all the abilities are enough to complement everything you do. You already have a shot, you already have a pass, you already have a tackle. With the power of Soul Harvester, this gotta be the best flow in the game.
Is it possible to catch a megalodon with every rod on fish? We're about to find out as I go from the worst rod possible to the absolute best. But just before we get to that, the January giveaway pot is now at 40,000 Robux. And for every 1 new subscriber, I'm adding 2 Robux to the pot. Subscribe to make it go even higher and leave your Roblox usernames in the comments to become the next Robux millionaire. And we're in. So yesterday, we set out to get every single exotic in the game in just 1 hour. Today, we're gonna be going for just one exotic, the Megalodon, but with every single rod possible. Honestly, this challenge is gonna be absolutely insane. So, let's go from the worst rod all the way to the best rod. So, shipwright, Batchamobile, please! Alright, kicking off with the very first rod and the lowest level rod on this list, we're gonna have to make our way over to Roslet Bay. And here we are. Okay, once we made it to Roslet Bay, let's go over here. So, this is what we're gonna be needing today, the steady rod. This does cost only 7,000 cash, making it actually the cheapest rod to use in order to catch the Megalodon. So, if we quickly have a look at the stats of the steady rod, it's got a lure speed of minus 60%, it's got a look of 35%, control 0.05, resilience 30%, but the important number, max kilogram, is 100,000 kilograms. So let's kick it off by enchanting the steady rod, and then we're gonna go for the Megalodon. Now, I actually think a Megalodon might have spawned in just before I started the video, so we're gonna have to go find out. But for the time being, let's spawn in the jet ski, let's get over to the Statue of Sovereignty, guys, and let's get enchanting. And here we go, Statue of Sovereignty. Oh, nice landing. All right, let's quickly glide over it. Now, this one isn't a timed challenge, but I want to see just how fast I could actually do this. So let's go ahead and buy the token quickly. Let's get going. So because the lure speed is so bad on the steady rod, I think what I'm going to aim for here is either swift, hasty, or I would even take quality, to be honest. So whichever one comes first, I'll take it. Let's pull out the enchant relics. Where's my broken stack? Let's see if it's still broken. I'm looking for the one that says 599. Okay, I can't find it, but I've got this one. 331 enchant relics, and let's get going. Oh, of course, we're going to make it nighttime. All right, let's see what we're going to get first. So we're going to get quality, swift, hasty, divine. Who knows? Oh, we got quality. Wait, should I just... You know what? I'm going to stick with quality. We got it straight away. Now, let's go see if there really is a Megalodon, because I'm pretty sure one actually did spawn in before I started recording. So let's take the elevator back up. Oh, wait! No! I'm an idiot! I put quality on the Rod of Forgotten Fang! Oh no, I'm actually so stupid, guys. Okay, now I feel rushy. No, I don't have a token either! Okay, let's go back down. I cannot believe I messed up. Alright, we're back at Keeper's Altar, so let me go and actually swap to the steady rod. Dude, how did I make that big of a mistake? Alright, let's go Enchant Relic. What we're gonna get first? Okay, we've got Ghastly. Oh no, this is now where we get completely cooked. Okay, we've got Noir. This is not going well. Okay, we've got Seeking. Come on, please, game, don't cook me. Alright, here we go. This one's gonna be the batch of luck. Watch, on the next one, we're gonna get something epic. 3, 2, 1. Nope. I mean, Scrapper's pretty cool. It's actually one of my favorites, especially if you're low on baits, but it's not what we need today. Okay, we've got Divine. You know what? That will do. So we're going to have a terrible lure speed, but at least we've got high luck. I'll take it. All right, let's go elevator back up, and let's get the Meg. All right, so let's now make our way to Ancient Islay and get this Meg, if it's still there. All right, we've made our way to Islay. Let's go behind the Lay. Oh, it's still there, Lay. Megalodon Lay. Okay, I'm going to stop. All right, so let's back up. Now, to make this challenge a lot quicker, I will, of course, be spending Robux. But don't worry, guys. We are officially into the second day of 1 subscriber equals 2 Robux. So keep on subscribing to make me go absolutely broke, dude. This is going to be by far one of the biggest giveaways ever on YouTube. All right, let's get it going. Whoa, what? How have I never used the steady rod before? What is this? It looks like I'm hacking. Why is the shake button so huge? What is this, dude? This is so easy, except I've got to click it about 18 million times. Oh, and I should, of course, be using shark head bait as well. So let's swap to shark head bait. Okay, let's go. Equipment. Where is it? Okay, shark head. I really hope it doesn't despawn because it's already been here for about 2 nights, I think. Okay, I've got to click really fast here. My lure is going to be so bad. How many clicks is this? Oh, wait, we got out the second go. Okay, I'm just going to lock in now. Okay, it's already not a perfect catch, but that's fine. We're doing well. We're doing very well. How did I just get it on the second go? That is crazy. Steady rod is too good. Ooh, it's dancing around. It is dancing around. Guys, please subscribe right now. You're going to win Robux, and it helps me catch this Megalodon, because sometimes I really struggle. Look at it go. Oh, no, it's broken. Okay. Oh, it broke for a second. They went all the way to the end. All right, you know what? I'm just going to lock in. Let's get the Meg.
2,000 years later.
Okay, finally. Oh, dude, I was so close to losing that Megalodon. Oh, all right, here it comes. Oh, it's an ancient. Dude, I'll take it. Steady rod OP. And there it is, the first meg of the day. All right, let's take a look. What did we get? Scroll down. There it is. Ancient Megalodon, 68,000 kilograms. Dude, that's actually quite big. There it is, guys. So the first rod only cost us $7,500. I've never used it before. In the end, I'm going to give this rod, honestly, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. If you're a beginner, this rod is actually really epic. What? I did not know it was this good. All right, so moving on to the next rod. It's actually going to be the Arctic rod. Now, do I have this one? Let's have a look. They really need to add in a search bar system because I am starting to get a little bit too many rods. Okay, I've got the Summit rod. I've got Avalanche rod. Still scrolling. Oh, wow. Okay, I actually don't have the Arctic rod. All right, so in order to get the Arctic rod, it's actually pretty simple, guys. We've just got to go over to the Northern Expedition and go down to the bottom of it, and that is where it's sold. So let's get away from Islay and go to the Northern Expedition. There is also a great hammerhead shark, but for today, I'm just going to focus on the Megalodons. So because there are only 12 rods in the game that can actually catch the Megalodon, that's all that we're going to be doing because the Megalodon is a 50,000 kilogram fish at a minimum, so not every single rod can catch it. All right, here we go. Let's go through the portal and get our second rod. Also, I guess whilst we're going to the Northern Expedition, I should really be popping sundial totems because we need to spawn in another Megalodon as fast as possible. Okay, we actually got a mutation surge. Pretty epic, but we don't need it for today. And here it is, guys. Okay, this is the Arctic rod. So this one costs 25,000 cash. As you can see, they start to go up in value pretty quickly. So this one is already basically triple the last rod's value, but let's go ahead and get it. And if you have a look, the max kilogram on the Arctic rod is 80,000 kilograms. So let's go ahead and buy that. And for the Arctic rod, I don't really feel the need to enchant it, but of course, I will have to spawn in more Megalodons. So as we're going, maybe I do enchant it. I don't know. Let's see how long it takes to spawn in the Meg. I'm just gonna start popping the sundial totems. All right, back out of the expedition. Let's go. All right, well, we've made it behind Islay, and I've got to say, I don't see a Megalodon. So gameplay paused. So what I'm thinking is maybe we just wait for the Meg to spawn, and I do actually go enchant the new rod. Yeah, definitely no Meg here. All right, I'm gonna do that, guys. So let's go back to the Statue of Sovereignty once again. Let's get popping the sundial totems, and hopefully a Megalodon spawns in time. Also, since when are there so many sharks? What? There's 2 great white sharks there, and there's a great hammerhead shark there. What is going on? All right, well, we're back at Statue of Sovereignty, so let's get down there. Let's keep popping the sundial totems. Hopefully we can time it with the Meg and the enchant. All right, we made it to the enchant table. All right, this time, Batcher, do not forget, let's swap over to the Arctic rod. So as you guys can see, we've got luck 65%, lure speed 45%. Now, normally, I just hate doing the shakes, so I guess let's go for lure. So let's pop the enchant relic, and let's see if we can get hasty to make the lure a lot quicker. Okay, next. We've got Abyssal. All right, we're getting a little bit cooked, but it's okay. It's okay. We're not on a timer. Calm down, Batcher. We've got time. And there it is. All right, we got Hasty. Decreases lure time by 55%. Wait, so what does that make the overall? Wait, does that make the lure literally 100%? Wait, let's go test this out. This could be crazy good. All right, let's get back outside, guys, and let me keep spamming the enchant relics, because I'm not going to lie, I actually did it. Oh, wait, not enchant relics. Sundial totems, because yeah, I didn't do any whilst obviously using the enchant relics, because you can only use them at nighttime. So I probably won't keep enchanting every single rod. It's kind of a waste of time, to be honest. Let's get back to Islay and let's spawn the Meg. All right, I'm just gonna catch up with you guys once I actually manage to spawn the Meg in. I'm not gonna lie, this one is being persistent. It just doesn't want to spawn in. So I'll see you guys in a bit. And there it is. Okay, Megalodon has just spawned in. All right, where are you, Meg? Ah, there she is. Okay, Megalodon number 2, guys. Let's get after it. So am I still using the right bait? Let's check. Okay, I am. We've still got a shark head on. We actually have 682 of them, so we're chilling. And we did put Hasty on the Arctic rod. Now, the only problem is my 8x did run out, so oh no. I'm spending more Robux. Why do I always do this in every single video, dude? It's so unnecessary. All right, let's just go to the 4x this time, because I am wasting way too much Robux, and let's get fishing. Okay, it's not an instant lure. It's one click. It's a one-click lure. That will do. You know what, dude? The Arctic rod is actually really OP. What? Look at the size of the control bar. Nah, they need to nerf this rod. What is this? And we got the Meg on the second go. Even better than the steady rod. Oh. Okay, lock in, Batcher. No time to mess about. Oh, okay, that was close. I almost just lost the Megalodon straight away. Oh, yeah. Why is it absolutely everywhere? Oh. There we go. Yeah! All right, what we're gonna get? This is gonna be another ancient or a normal? It's a normal. All right. right, not bad. So we didn't get an ancient this time, but are we gonna get it with a mutation? There she is, the Meg. All right, let's have a look. What did we get? What did we get? If we reset. All right, so we did get it as a normal. There we go. Ancient Megalodon and then a normal Megalodon. So let me save these two. And let's move on to the next rod. So we are officially 2 down, 10 left to go. So the next rod that we're going to be going for is the avalanche rod. Now, I'm pretty sure I actually already have the avalanche rod. Let's have a look. Okay, if we scroll through. All right, there it is. Avalanche rod. So this has a lure speed of 40%, luck of 68%, and control 0.15, resilience 10%, max kilogram 65,000 kilograms. So I've actually never even caught a single fish with this rod, but if you guys want to get it from yourself, you can literally just get it from the Northern Expedition and buy it there. I think this one's, okay, don't quote me on this, but I think it's 35,000, something like that. Okay, so nice and simple. All that I've got to do is just spawn in another Megalodon. Now, just to show you guys how painful this process can really be, I'm gonna sit here and just keep tapping the sundial totems until we spawn in another Megalodon. All right, let's get going. Oh, man, and there it is. You see, guys, you see the pain I have to go through for these videos. How long did that take? That was like 46 minutes just to spawn one Megalodon. All right, anyway, let's get fishing with the avalanche rod now. So, wait, what is that? An avalanche rod? I've actually completely forgotten it's been that long. Okay, yeah, it has really bad lure speed, so... Oh, wait. I guess what I'm gonna do is go ahead and put seaweed on. So obviously that helps with lure speed, resilience, and luck. And because my ATEX did run out, you know what, guys? I'm just gonna top it up. I'm just gonna keep topping up. I don't care! Let's get it! Let's get this bag! And there we go. 8x luck is back. My energy is slowly coming back. I was falling asleep on my PC, but it's go time. Okay, 11 shakes. That's not too bad, actually. I mean, it could be worse. I will say, though, the avalanche rod has a really cool design. I actually like this circle bit in the middle, and it's blue. We cannot go wrong with blue. It matches my avatar. Let's go. Are we going to get on the second cast? Probably not. Nope. All right, I probably will swap back to using the shark head, though, because obviously the Megalodon does like to go for the shark head. All right, so let's go equipment. Let's go back to shark head. This will make the lure a little bit worse once again, so it'll probably be like 14 shakes. Okay, wait, what? It's still like 12 shakes, weirdly. And we did get a moonfish, so let's catch this moonfish. Okay, next we've got a bait crate. Ooh, colossal squid. Wait. Okay, you know what? Let's actually catch it. All right, there it is. Ooh, 1,100 kilograms. That's actually fairly big. All right, come on. Give it, Meg. Oh, there we go, finally. Oh, my days, guys. That took so long. I don't know why. It took about 15 catches just to get the Meg. Avalanche rod sucks. All right, let's go ahead and get it, though. Let's make sure not to lose it like that. Wait, this is actually super hard. This Meg is all over the place. Dude, this Meg is it this rod? Why is this Meg everywhere? Look. Dude, I am getting no way near. I've been doing this for like 5 minutes, and the bar is just not going up because this Meg just keeps darting around. This is insane. It was way easier with the Arctic rod for some reason. Okay, I'm kind of locked in right now, though. I'm feeling the wave of the Meg. Oh, there we go. Oh, that was so close to me losing that Megalodon. That was insane. Okay, we've got a normal Meg. It's not an ancient once again. All right, there she is. Let's go, guys. Let's go. And let's take a look at a Megalodon quickly. All right, so just a normal Meg again. 60,000 kilograms. Nothing special, no mutation, but we got it. Honestly, avalanche rod, 3 out of 10, dude. I don't know why. It made it super hard to catch the Megalodon. I'm sure I was maybe just getting really unlucky, but it took ages to catch it in the first place, and it was really hard to actually reel it in. So 3 out of 10 for the avalanche rod. Now, next up on the list is a rod called Ice Warper's rod, and this one you actually get from the Northern Expedition once again. So 3 in a row from the Northern Expedition, and I don't have this one yet, so we're gonna have to search up a quick tutorial on how to get this one, and let's go get it. All right, so we made it over to the Northern Expedition. We're obviously at base camp right now. Now, the first place that we've got to go is up. Basically, I actually did this on stream, and I did it in my Northern Expedition video if you guys watched that. There's one area where you can break some ice and open up a lever. So in order to get there, I'm gonna do a little bit of a cheat code. I'm gonna go up this mountain here and then just glide on over. So if you guys have never done this for yourself, I guess you can follow this as some sort of a weird little guide. All right, so let's get up this cliff here. Oh, wait. Oh, I almost forgot. I need my oxygen tank. Okay, advanced oxygen tank, and I need my cloak. And I need to refill the oxygen tank. If we drop down, there we go. Okay, so let's get to the top here. And we're up. Now, there is one lever here, but I'm not gonna lie. I think you have to do them in a specific order. Maybe you don't, but I'm not going to risk it. I'm gonna play it safe. So now that we're up here, I'm actually gonna glide away from that one. And let's go this way. So as you can see, just by going up that little mountain there, I actually did get to skip a lot of the path. Just make it a little bit quicker to get to where I need to be to. Okay, so the first one, I actually can't remember where it is. Is it down here? It's not. Okay, well, I've just wasted all that time climbing the little mountain, and now I've got to go back up. Also, did I say get to bed to B2? What did I just say earlier? My brain is going to mush waiting for these megalodons, dude. Get to bed to B2. I'm not gonna lie, I am completely lost, dude. Is it this way? Is it not this way? I can't remember. Where's the first bit of the ice? Am I being dumb? Is it lower down? I guess I'll keep going higher for now, and let's see if I can find it. I think it's to the left. If it's not to the left, I've messed up. Oh, and there is another rod here. Is this the avalanche rod? Okay, just for those of you guys that didn't know, this is where you get the avalanche rod, but obviously we literally just tested that one. It costs $35,000 and it is complete doo-doo. Do not get it. Okay, so this is the first lever. Now, normally you have to break this bit with a pickaxe, but I've already done that, so we can go straight in. And what you've got to do is apply some heat to this to melt it. So if we just go into the equipment bag and we go over to lanterns, this will do. So I'm just going to use the frostfire lantern here, and it should start melting the ice. All right, there it goes. Okay, there we go. The ice melted. Let's pull the lever. There it is. Okay, that's number one ticked off. Let's go to the next one. So I'm pretty sure the next one is somewhere by the bridge, if I remember correctly. Let's go over there first. Okay, so we're at the bridge part. You see this part here, guys? I'm pretty sure the lever is up there. Now, how do I actually get up there? I'm not sure. You know what? I'm gonna go all the way around this way. So let's go like this. This is a nice little shortcut for you guys. If you didn't know it existed, it's right here. So this bit, you can actually climb it like this. So we can go straight up if we go this way. All right, there it is. There it is. I'm a genius. All right, so the exact same thing. We've got to have the lantern on, which I already do. Let's melt the ice. And there we go. Ice melted. Pull the lever. And that will do. So that is 2 out of, I believe it's 6 in total. All right, so the next location, I think, if I'm not wrong, I think it's straight up here. So how would I... Oh, no. Straight up that one, sorry. Yeah, okay. I think it's straight up that one. So what we've got to do is basically go across to the other side. So what I'm going to do is just float along this way. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And then if you guys didn't know, once again, you can actually climb this part of the mountain as well. So let's go straight up this way. And once I get super high, I'm just going to glide across to the other side. So I'm kind of cheating this whole thing in a little weird way. I'm taking a bunch of shortcuts, but you know what? We're saving time. Oh, there it is. You see it? It's at the top. Let's go, dude. We're going, we're going, we're going. And here we are. We're at the next one. So this is 3 out of 6. I do think it's 6. We'll see. All right, there we go. Ice is melted. Let's pull the lever. Now, the next location is actually, I believe it's just above the summit rod. I've been here before. I've basically been to all of these locations before. I've just never actually pulled them all in one consecutive sequence. So that's why I know where most of them are. But if I get stuck, we'll pull up a tutorial. All right, so let me keep going up the mountain. Now, the easiest way to get to this one, I believe, is if I just go straight to the top of the mountain, then I can just float down onto it. All right, here we go. We're passing Cryogenic Canal, and we're up. All right, nice. Now, I've just got to float around to the side that it's on. I can't remember where it's... Okay, wait. Yes, I do remember. So the summit rod is over here on this side. Right? So the lever should be somewhere just above the summit base camp. There it is. Yeah, dude, I'm a genius. Let's go. All right, here we go. So I actually did this one first on stream back in the day, back when we did it, when it first released, but I did do it in the wrong order, and I definitely didn't do all of them. So let's go ahead and pull this one. Okay, so now we can actually go back to the top of the mountain again so that we can float back down again. This is so complicated. Well, it's really not. As long as you know where all the levers are, it's really not that bad. All right, we're back to the top. I'm just going to quickly refill my tank. There we go. And now we can float down to the bottom of the mountain, which I believe is around the back. I always get confused when I'm up here. I'm not going to lie. The order of the mountain gets a little bit confusing, but I'm pretty sure it's around the back. Let's have a look if I drop down. Okay. Did I get it wrong? Is that not the base camp? I got it completely wrong. No! Oh, wait, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. It's this way to the right. I'm pretty sure where I've got to go is over here. It's hard because you can't actually see the bottom, so I'm kind of just guessing, but I really think it's this bit, because that's where I normally go to get up the mountain really quickly. Okay, let me have a look. Am I a genius? Yes or no? I'm a genius! first. Let's go. Okay, I can't remember how many I'm on. Is this 4? Is this 5? I think I only have 1 left. I'm pretty sure the last one is just inside the actual cave. And to get there, you just got to cross the bridge and turn right. All right, let's pull this one. Okay, there we go. And now we can just go to the last ones. So to get to the last one, let me think. What would be the fastest way? Okay, I'm going to float across to this side and let's take some shortcuts. So if you guys didn't know, a really easy shortcut to the top of the mountain is you take this tree right here. I'm actually kind of whiffing. You float across, then you take this tree, you float across again, then you take this iceberg, you float across, then you take this iceberg, and you just want to go up, and that's it. We're all the way near the top already. It's that easy. And now we've just got to make our way over to the bridge area, which is actually back this way. Oh, and here it is. Oh, my brain is so big. All right, let's go in this way, and okay, where is it? What's this little room for? I don't know why they put this little room here. It's kind of confusing. You can go up, you can go down. It's very weird, but if you go around this way, there's another lever, and I think this is the last one, unless if I missed one. There's a chance I missed one, but we'll see. Okay, let's pull this, and here it is. We did it. Yeah! All right, there it is. Ice Warper's Rod. So this one is a little bit more pricey than the last ones. We're now up to 65,000 cash. And if we have a look, it does have the max kilogram weight of 75,000. It's got alert speed of 50%, luck 60%, control 0.15, resilience 20%. So honestly, not a bad rod. Like, if you got quality on this rod, it'd be pretty decent. But will it be good for catching a megalodon? Well, we're gonna have to find out by spamming the sundial totems once again, and I'll just see you guys once a meg actually manages to spawn in. So I'm gonna make my way back to Ancient Isles, and I'll just meet you guys there. Oh, and there we go. Okay, megalodon spawned in. That actually didn't take that long. That was only about 25 sundial totems, maybe. Not too bad. All right, so once again, guys, I did lose the 8x luck. So that's kind of unlucky. I guess let me go ahead and buy 4x just so that I don't completely bankrupt myself in one video. I don't even know why I'm buying luck, dude. I could easily just fish out the megalodon, but I guess I just want to fish it out quicker. All right, so we've got the avalanche rod. The lure speed is decent. The luck is decent, but will we catch a megalodon? Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, 13 shakes is not great, but, you know, it's not terrible. Like, if we had hasty on, if we use seaweed, it wouldn't be bad at all. Oh, wait. What am I talking about? I'm using the avalanche rod, dude. Okay. Get me off the avalanche rod. I hate it. All right, what did we just get? What's the rod called again? Here it is. Ice Warper's Rod. All right, let's actually count up the shakes now. And this one actually looks way cleaner as well. There's little, like, snowflake particles, and this whole thing looks cool. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, on the first go. Yes! This is so much better than avalanche rod. What? We got the meg on the first go. The resilience seems pretty decent. The meg isn't dancing around a crazy amount, which is really good. And we're only using 4x luck, dude. On the avalanche rod, I was using 8x luck, and we couldn't catch it for so long. Now, obviously, a lot of it is RNG, but still, I just hate the avalanche rod now. Wait, the resilience on this rod is actually really good, dude. What? What is the resilience? The meg is staying pretty nicely put. All right, here we go. Wow, that was a really easy catch. What? That was almost a perfect catch. Okay, it's a normal meg. We didn't get an ancient. There she is, Megalodon. All right, so if we have a look, what did we get? If we scroll down. Okay, another 60,000 kilogram Megalodon. So nothing fancy, no mutation once again. But we got it on the very first cast, and that was almost a perfect catch. As far as Megalodon catching, Ice Warper Rod, 9 out of 10. It only cost, how much was it? 65,000, maybe 75,000. The resilience felt really good. What's the resilience on this rod? Okay, resilience is 20%, control 0.15, luck 60%, lure speed 50%. If we compare that to the avalanche rod has a higher luck, 68%, lure speed 40%, but the resilience is half. It's 10%, and the control is 0.15. So yeah, if you're gonna get the avalanche rod or the Ice Warper's rod, I'd actually recommend the Ice Warper. So if you're kind of new to the game, dude, get this rod. This is really good. But anyway, enough yapping. That is now 4 rods down. On to the next. And the next rod on the list is actually the Summit Rod. So I don't have to go ahead and buy this one. I've already bought it myself. This one you just get from the Summit camp near the top of the mountain. Now, if we have a look at the stats, the luck is 75%. The lure speed is terrible. It's only 15%. Control is 0.25, which is very good. But resilience is only 15%. And the max kilogram is 200,000. Honestly, honestly, I actually think the Ice Warper's rod, this one that we just used, has better stats, dude. Like, the resilience is a lot better. And overall, I think I would rather use that. Like, it has a better lure speed and everything. So, because the lure speed is so bad on the Summit Rod, it's only 15%. Of course, I'm gonna go ahead and enchant it. I am not wasting my time clicking shake a gazillion times. So, let's make our way back over to Statue of Sovereignty. All right, let's get inside. All right, so with the Summit Rod, I'm of course going to aim for Hasty just because the lure speed is literally so bad on this rod, dude. Okay, Scrap is not what we want. Let's see if we can get Hasty super quick here. Ooh, Wormhole is a very cool enchant. I actually really like this enchant, but on the Summit Rod, not so cool. Oh, wait, we got Divine? Wait, let me have a look at the stats. Okay, so the Summit Rod has 75% luck. Oh, you know what? I'm literally just gonna go with Hasty. The lure speed is so bad, I cannot deal. 15% lure speed is not for me, dude. All right, I'll just see you guys once I actually manage to get Hasty. And there it is. Literally, as soon as I said that, I got on the next go. Wow. All right, so now all we've got to do is pop a gazillion Sundial Totems until we get a Meg again. All right, let's pay attention to how many we're going to use. We're currently on 1,848 Sundial Totems. How many will I have to spend? Let's find out. All right, once again, that didn't actually take long at all. I'm on 1,829 Sundial Totems, and we've got another Meg. So, of course, we're going to be using the Summit Rod that I just enchanted, so let's get shaking. Okay, it took 7 shakes just then, but I do have Hasty on this rod, which increases it by 55%. Okay, we've got a sea pickle rig. Looks like we're now getting a mythic fish, so we are getting a lot of mythicals here, but to be fair, I do have 4x server luck. But this rod is now starting to get better. Like, all of the rods are starting to get better. This one has 75% luck. So there is, of course, going to be RNG involved in every time we try to go for the Meg. Sometimes it's going to be fast, sometimes it isn't. But this one should be quicker. It should be anyway. We'll see. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I think in total, was that 5 casts? Maybe 6? So not too bad. Honestly, not too bad. As far as RNG goes, that's pretty good. And like I said, we are only rocking the 4x server luck now. Earlier, we were using the 8x, so we've actually halved it, and it only took 6 casts. I'll take that. Another awesome thing about the Summit Rod, the size of this control bar at the bottom is huge, dude. Why is it so big? Honestly, it goes over halfway. To say this rod is only, I think it costs 200. No, it costs 300,000. That's actually really good, dude. All right, here comes the Meg. It's an ancient. Let's go. Are we going to get a mutation on it? All right, here we go. Let's have a look. If we go to the backpack, ancient megalodon, no mutation, and it's only 57,000 kilograms. So it's actually one of the smaller ones that we've caught today. All right, overall, it's kind of hard to rate this rod. I did put Hasty on it, which made it easier. I'm going to give it, I don't know. I'm going to give it like a 7 out of 10. I think for the price, it could actually be better. Because, I mean, you could compare this rod to the Trident Rod. The Trident Rod is only $150,000, so it's half the price. But you get the Atlantean mutation, and it does slice the fish as well. So I'll give it a solid 7. It's not a bad rod. It's a pretty decent rod, but definitely not an amazing one. And next up on the list is actually one of my favorite rods currently in the game because it makes me so much money every day. It's the Heavens Rod. Now, the reason I love this one is it has 225% luck. So it has a crazy amount of luck. The lure speed isn't great. It's 30%, but I've got Hasty on it, which makes it 85% in total. Control is 0.2, and the resilience is fantastic. It's 30% with a max kilogram of infinite. As you can see, I've already done 19,000 catches with this rod, and there's a reason for it. So let's go ahead and put on the Heavens Rod, and the only thing left to do, guys, you already know the gist by now. It's sundial popping time. So let's see how many sundials we're gonna have to pop this time. We're currently on 1,828. Oh, all right, there we go. I got another megalodon. We're on 1,790 sundial totems. So I guess that one took, how long is that? Like 40 sundial totems? Something like that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We've got the Meg, so let's go ahead and throw out the Heavens Rod. All right, let's go shake, shake, shake. How many shakes is it? It's not that many. Heavens Rod is amazing. I love this rod. Although, saying that, the control bar is actually smaller than the rod that we just used. What was the rod that we just used? The Summit Rod? Yeah, the Summit Rod. So the control bar is smaller than the Summit Rod, but obviously the lure is way better, the luck is way better, and of course, it does give us the Heavenly Mutation, which is a 5x on any fish that you catch. Okay, looks like we're getting a sawfish, so this is the 3rd cast. Let's see how many more casts it's going to take until we get the Megalodon. Oh, and there we go. What is that? Is that the 4th cast? Wait, that's actually so goated, dude. I love the Heavens Rod. I'm so glad they introduced this rod into the game. It's so epic. All right, I didn't get it as a perfect catch, but that's fine as long as we get the Meg, all good. Now, the resilience isn't crazy on the Heaven's Rod, but it's definitely good enough to easily catch a Megalodon. All right, and there it is. Another Meg in the bag. And as easy as that, we've got ourselves another ancient Megalodon. All right, let's have a look. Please give us a mutation. We haven't had any mutations yet today. Oh, it's another just normal ancient. All right, well, there we go. We are now officially halfway with 6 Megalodons into the challenge. 6 more to go. And this next one is going to be absolute pain. So the next rod on the list, guys, is the Voyager rod. Now, in order to craft the Voyager rod, we've actually got to go over to Ancient Archives. So let's make our way over to Islay. All right, here we go. Let's pop down into Ancient Archives and let's see. So I think this is the rod where you've got to be like level 500 for it. I don't know the exact level you've got to be, but I guess we might find out. Oh, wait, it's not going to tell us. But anyway, let's go see what we need in order to be able to craft the Voyager rod. Hopefully, I just have all of the materials randomly anyway. Probably not, though. Okay, let's have a look. So if we go here, what we're looking for is this one, Voyager rod. Wait, what? 85% luck, 25% lure speed. Oh, 0 control, 10% resilience, infinite kilogram weight. All right, so it's not bad, but what do we actually need for this? So we're gonna need 3 opals. Oh, dude. I had so many opals and I got rid of all of them! After that, we need 3 void wood. Where do you get those? And then, of course, we need a magic thread, which I do have plenty of. And overall, it's only gonna cost 30,000 cash. What? All right, well, let's start off with the first thing, opals. Now, opals can only be found inside of meteors, I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100% sure, but let's spawn in some meteors and let's see if we can manage to get ourselves an opal. So if you guys don't know how to make a meteor spawn, well, I will have to show you that most likely. So let's first make our way outside back to Ancient Isles, because that, of course, is where all the meteors do spawn in. All right, let's go this way and just have a look. Okay, so currently there's no meteor here. Do I have any meteor totems? Yes, let's go, big brain. Okay, so I have 12 meteor totems. I might not have to show you guys where to get these. You just get them from Roslet Volcano if you didn't know. But let's go ahead and try to spawn in a meteor. Hopefully it doesn't lag or break or glitch. Let's see. Oh, also, make sure to stand well away from the meteor because it will kill you if it lands on you. All right, there we go. The meteor has struck Ancient Isles. So let's have a look. There's no way. Is that an opal straight away? There's no way. Ah! We got an opal straight away! What? Alright, so I'm pretty sure the chances of getting an opal is only 10%. So we got mega lucky. What is this, dude? Now, I'm actually thinking, if I went on a different account, could I just collect this opal again? Wait, is that big brain? Could I just collect this opal multiple times on multiple accounts and then gift it to myself? I should probably try this. All right, let me stand to the side for a second and let's see if I can get myself another opal. Oh, man, I've just had Badger Blocks number 2 come ahead and join me, but unfortunately, the meteor did disappear before he got it. So, will I be able to get an opal twice? I guess I'll never know. Also, you guys are going to absolutely hate me for this, but the Aurora Borealis has just started, and if we don't get an opal from the next meteor, I will restart my server, even though we have 4x luck and Aurora Borealis. All right, so let's go up here and let's spawn in another meteor. Let's get the other batch out the way. Okay, there we go. Let's go meteor totem. Oh, wait, save the opal. Save the opal. All right, let's put these down here, and let's spawn in the next meteor. Now, I'm wondering, actually, can I get rid of the meteor by popping sundial totems? Maybe that's a thing. But for now, all that matters is, of course, getting the opals. So let's have a look. Okay, it's not an opal. This could be a ruby, though. Rubies are still pretty rare. It is a ruby. All right, I'll take it. And let's see if the other batcher can take it. Okay, batcher number 2 is coming in. No, okay. It actually worked. No way, dude. The other batcher can take it. All right, so the next time that we spawn in an opal, we should be able to take it on 2 different accounts, meaning I only need 1 more opal. Wait, that's actually nuts, dude. How is that a real thing? That's so crazy. That's like a little cheat code. All right, so now let me try to use sundial totems to get rid of the meteor. Oh, wait. It's Aurora Borealis. All right, guys. I guess I'll wait it out because I don't want to waste the 4x luck. Actually, it ends in 8 minutes. You know what? I'm just going to restart the server. That's right. I'm getting rid of 4x luck and Aurora Borealis. I'm him. Oh, wait. Actually. I changed my mind again because I've got all these sharks out here that I want to catch later. All right, you know what? I'll wait it out. I'll be a good boy. It's still Aurora Borealis, but the meteor actually disappeared, so we're chilling. Let's go ahead and spawn in another, and hopefully this one is opal. If this one's opal, dude, we are so chilling. All right, here it comes. There we go. It doesn't look like opal. I actually had some crazy lag there. Oh, it's another ruby. What? Dude, when I needed ruby, I couldn't get it for ages. And now we just keep getting ruby. Okay. Well, I will pick it up with the other batcher account as well. Run along, other Batcher. Okay, well, it is still Aurora Borealis, so once again, I'm just gonna have to wait it out, guys. The 4X look did disappear now, but we've still got Aurora Borealis. I just don't want to lose the sharks. That's my only problem. So I'll wait it out until the meteor disappears and until the Aurora Borealis disappears, and then I'll see you guys again for another meteor totem pop-in. There we go. Just like that, the meteor did disappear, so let's pop another meteor totem. All right, come on. Please let it be Opal, please. All right, here comes the meteor. Boom. Is that an Opal? Oh, no. It's Amethyst, isn't it? Yeah, it's Amethyst. All right, well, I think we actually might need Amethyst for a different rod at a different date. So I'm going to keep it, of course, and I will get it from the other Batcher as well. All right, so now let me keep spamming sundial totems. I actually don't even know if this works or if we just have to wait it out. I'm pretty sure spamming sundial totems doesn't get rid of the meteor hole. I guess I'll try anyway, though. All right, I've tried so many times now, and yes, sundial totems definitely don't make the meteor hole go away. So we're just gonna have to basically wait it out on an actual timer. I think it's probably something like 5 minutes. It's not too long, and I'll just see you guys once this hole right here disappears. And there we go. Okay. It disappeared, so let's go. Another meteor totem. Send it in. Like I said, there is only, I believe, a 10% chance of it being Opal, so they are pretty rare, dude. There's the meteor. Let's go get it. Is that Opal? Did we get it? What? Anchovy? What is this, bro? Like, what? Anchovy from the heavens? Why? I got 2x anchovy? Why? What kind of an alien anchovy is this, dude? Venom 3. Anchovy. All right, I guess we're just gonna have to wait another 5 minutes and spawn in another meteor. That is crazy. I did not know you could get anchovies from the meteor. Insane. Okay, we're down to the last 7 meteor totems. Come on, come on, come on. I just need an Opal. I just need 1 Opal. The crazy part is, if I actually had 2 more players with me, I could have got 3 Opals straight away. I just didn't know that that works. Okay, let's have a look. And it's another ruby. What is this, dude? I think the chance of getting a ruby is something like 20%. How we had 3 rubies? That is so crazy. Okay, I can feel it. This one's gonna be the one. All right, let me swap positions. Maybe that's it. Maybe the position is giving me bad luck. Last time, I was stood here when the Opal spawned in. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please. All right, we're fine. We're chilling. What did we get? Amethyst again. What is going on? I mean, Amethyst isn't that rare, so it's not really a surprise. But come on, dudes. 10% for an Opal. It's not that bad. I don't need crazy luck. All right, well, I'll see you guys in another 5 minutes. Oh, wait, what is this one? Moonstone. Wait, what do we use that for? Do we actually... Maybe we need that for the celestial rod. Wait, that could actually be a W. Maybe we just got one that we're going to need later. Oh, my days. If we did, that is so sick. All right, Batcher number 2, collect the moonstone. All right, there we go, dudes. Hopefully, it only needs 2 and not 3 moonstone. Okay, that was my last meteor totem, and... Oh, we're getting so cooked. Guys, I've been doing this for like an hour and a half now. We used how many meteor totems? 12, 14, something like that. We've got a lot of rubies. I've got a lot of rubies. We've got some moonstone, which is pretty cool, but unfortunately, only 1 Opal. So now, in order to get more meteor totems, I guess I'll show you guys where to go, because I do have to get some more. All right, in this case, let's spawn in the boat, the Batchermobile, and let's go to Roslet Bay. All right, here we go. We've made it over to Roslet Bay. Ooh, a little bit of a crash landing. So in order to get the meteor totems, I guess just follow where I'm going, guys. It's really, really simple if you don't know how to get them. So you basically just want to go inside of the Roslet volcano. Once you go into the volcano, just follow the parkour up. So you want to go this way and basically just follow this path that goes along the side of the volcano upwards. All right, once you get to this bit, watch out for the lava. Oh my days. I'm saying watch out for the lava and I'm dying to it. And this way you can buy all the meteor totems that cost 75,000 per one. So to be on the safe side, I'm going to get 31 of them. And there we go. 2.3 million gone just like that. So now all we've got to do is go back to Ancient Isles and keep spamming more meteor totems. Okay, I've used another meteor totem. Let's have a look. Yes! Yeah, let's go, dude. We got the Opal. All right, get down here, Batcher number 2. I need you. All right, Batcher number 2, please trade me everything, good sir. So first things first, let me get the Opal that I desperately need. Thank you. Let me take that moonstone as well. Look how cool the moonstone looks. Thank you. Okay, I'm even going to take all the amethyst and the rubies. All right, and there we go. All right, so massive thank you to Batcher number 2, aka just me on another computer. And we can officially say goodbye as we go to get some void wood. All right, bye, Batcher. So next on the list, how do I actually get Voidwood? I have no idea. Oh, wait. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I just remembered. Okay, to get Voidwood, we have to go back to the Statue of Sovereignty, but not to enchant anything. We just have to go fishing there. So let's go ahead and spawn in the jet ski. And what seems like for the 10 millionth time in this one video, let's get over to the Statue of Sovereignty. All right, here we go. We're back once again. I overshot it loads. Hi, shipwright. All right, let's get through into Keeper's Altar. And that is where you can actually fish for the Voidwood. If I'm not mistaken, I should probably Google it before I get down there. But let's go anyway. Okay, let's go down. So one way to actually check, I didn't even think of this. Let's go into the bestiary and have a look at Keeper's Altar. Oh. Wait, do you not get Voidwood from here? I'm pretty sure. You know what, dude? I'm actually so sure that I've got it here in the past. I'm just going to go with it. So instead of using the Heavens Rod, I'm actually going to swap over to the Rod of Depths. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? All right, here it is. Now, the reason that I'm going for the Rod of the Depths is just basically so that I can have a higher chance of getting the Voidwood, because obviously we do have the ghost next to us as well. And I'm pretty sure if you jump down there, you get insta-killed. I swear I did that when I was a complete noob in the game. So let's make sure not to jump down there. Let's just set up camp here. All right, here we go. Now, I'm going to quickly swap bait as well. Let's go to seaweed. All right, perfect. I really hope this doesn't take long. I don't even know what it is. Is it a legendary? This could be it straight away. Nope, umbral shark. I'm pretty sure when I got it before, it was a legendary, so maybe it'd be worth putting it on 4x luck for the server. What do we think, guys? Okay, I got a translucent Keeper's Guardian and another Keeper's Guardian. All right, you know what? I'm going for it. Let's go for 4x luck. Let's see if it helps. Okay, there we go. 4x luck active. And it literally helped with nothing. Unlucky. Okay, we're getting a legendary. Oh, no, this isn't it, is it? Is this the umbral shark again? I think it is. Yep, another umbral shark. And a bluefish. Okay, another umbral shark. We're getting a lot of legendaries, but I'm so certain that the Voidwood is a legendary. Or maybe a mythic even. Okay, we've got a big umbral shark. Wait, that actually looks so sick. It's massive. Yes! My ghost caught the last Voidwood that we needed. So I didn't record the second one, but I did catch one in between. All right, there we go. 2 + 1, 3 Voidwood. And that should be it, guys. Now we can make our way back to Ancient Archives. Oh, dude, let's go. I'm so excited for this. All right, we've made it back to Ancient Archives, but look at this. Why is my ghost dancing? I think he's happier than I am to get this rod. What is bro doing? All right, anyway, let's get over to the crafting table. I can't stop looking at him. Oh, look at him. He's next to me now. What is this? Okay, we've made it to the crafting table. I think I'm going to have to unfavorite a couple of things. So magic thread. Wait, what? I have 4,629 magic threads. How did I never look at that before? All right, opals. Let's make sure they're not favorited. And of course, Voidwood. There we go. All right, so if we go to the Voyager rod, which is what we've been trying to create this whole time, it's only 30,000 cash, but of course, getting the opals was the trickiest part. But we are finally there, so let's go ahead and craft. Oh, finally, dude. I'm not even joking. That took me 2 hours just to get 3 opals. Crazy, bro. Crazy. And if we now have a look in my equipment bag, there it is, the Voyager rod. So the passive on this is a rod forged by ancient civilization. Capable of mass destruction, all fish have a 25% chance to be fossilized. Lasers fish with an orbital cannon. Oh, this is the one that shoots the laser into the water, right? This rod is so epic. Wait, do I have a skin for it? I do! Driftwood Voyager. Okay, it's blue as well. Nice. All right, so just quickly taking a look at the rod, it has terrible lure speed. So you know what, guys? I'm going to go ahead and put hasty on it, and then I'll just catch up with you guys once I'm behind Ancient Isles and I'm ready to spawn in another meg. And we're back. All right, so I did put hasty on this rod. Now let's see how long it takes to actually get the megalodon. Hopefully it's quick, but honestly, I don't have high hopes. You guys saw me earlier. It literally took an... What? Guys, I promise, there are no deaths here. Look, it is just me. What is that? I popped one sundial totem and it appears. Okay, what just happened? Literally, what just happened? I'm actually so confused. I guess a meg hasn't spawned in a while, so we just got super lucky. That is insane. All right, so let's swap the bait over to the shark head bait once again. We have now got hasty on this rod, which means that the lure speed has gone from 25% all the way to 80%. So we have 80% lure and 85% luck. The control is terrible, resilience is terrible, but infinite kilogram. All right, let's see. Okay, it takes 6 shakes. What? Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, I guess that's the laser that goes into the... What? Into the water? For a second, I thought my whole game broke. What just happened? Oh, I'm getting a mosaic. Oh, yo, that makes it so hard to catch. But look how much of the bar it filled up. Okay, wait, I'm not paying attention. Okay, I'm sorry. I feel like I should have put resilience on this rod. Okay, lock in, Batcher, lock in. This is serious time. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose a mosaic squid, dude. Yep, I lost it. No! I wasn't paying enough attention. There goes 2,300 catch streak and the mosaic squid. Yo, you know what? This rod is kind of off-putting. I wish it didn't shake your whole screen. Like, bro, you're doing too much. Also, I feel like if you're using this rod, you definitely want to put control on or resilience. Having hasty is pretty good because obviously it makes it less shakes, but honestly, the control bar is so tiny on this rod. It's crazy. I think I'm really going to struggle catching the Megalodon. I can't lie. All right, there we go. Ooh, a fossilized oarfish. Cool. Another fossilized. What is going on? Oh, wait, it's a 25% chance to get fossilized, right? Isn't it? Okay, fossilized mackerel. Can we get a fossilized Megalodon? That'd be cool. I will take that. Okay, I'm getting kind of better at controlling it whilst the laser beam's coming down. I'm getting more used to it. Okay, there we go. Fossilized mullet. Fossilized sailfish. We're getting fossilized everything. Oh, and here's the Meg. All right, lock in, Batcher. Lock in. Oh, it's slippery. Guys, it's slip. I think I'm going to lose it. I think I need to go put resilience on this rod. I can't lie. Oh, see when it does this? No! Okay, we didn't get it. You know what? I'm just going to keep trying, though, without resilience. But when it goes left and right really quick and the control bar is that small, it's very tricky to catch the Meg. Ah, that is crazy. Okay, if I can't get on the next go, we're going to need resilience, dude. And you know what? Let me get the 8x look on. I am not wasting my time. Okay, fossilized coelacanth. I don't even know what that is. I guess I've got it before, but I don't know. Oh, dude. Yeah, the resilience is terrible on this rod. What is going on? All of the fish are everywhere. Look. I can't even catch a legendary. Never mind the Megalodon. Okay, we've got a dolphin. Ah, we got a fossilized sea pickle. What? Wait, is there something that's going to help us with resilience? Oh, of course. We can use deep coral, or we can actually use... Where is it? Oh, no, it is deep coral. Yeah, deep coral. Okay, let's do it. So we should get an extra 50 resilience. That should help us with the Megalodon. Okay, let's see here. We're getting a flying fish. The resilience is so much better, dude. It's way better. Oh, no, it's an oarfish. All right, you know what? I'm going to pop another sundial totem because this rain is really annoying. Go away, rain. And let's get it. Come on. Keep it, Meg. Oh, dude, we can't get the Meg. What is going on? Am I going to lose this Meg? There's a chance this Meg just goes away. If it does, I'm definitely going to go back and get resilience. Ooh, we've got a fossilized mythic fish. That's pretty cool. Oh, and here it is. Meg time. Okay, lock in. So far, it's a perfect catch. Even with the laser. Okay, I messed up a little bit. But the resilience is way better. See, it's not darting around anymore. Okay, this is way better. This is so much smoother, dude. Last time, it was going crazy. I couldn't even keep up with it. Oh, this is so chill. This is such a leisurely catch. All right, there you go, guys. If you want to use this rod, you've either got to get resilience or you want to use the deep coral. Deep coral worked amazingly well. And here's the Meg. It's not an ancient Meg, but is it going to be fossilized? If it is, that's going to be so sick. There it is. Okay, let's have a look. Please be fossilized. Please. No! It's just a normal Megalodon. And it's only 52,000 kilograms. Ah, there it is. All right, well, at least we ticked off the Voyager rod, even though so far it's been the one that's taken me the longest to craft and probably the worst one for catching a Megalodon. Overall, honestly, this rod is like a 3 out of 10 if you're using it without deep coral. If you're using deep coral or you put resilience on it, I guess it would be something like a 7 out of 10 because it does speed up the catching process. And of course, it has an infinite kilogram weight, so you could catch any Meg size you want. The only problem is, yeah, control and resilience really bad on this rod. So I'll give it just like a solid 6, maybe 7 out of 10. All right, so the next rod that we're going to move on to is a rod called the Lost Rod. And I've not even ever heard anything about this rod. I'm pretty sure you get it from ancient archives once again. So let's make our way back and let's check out the Lost Rod. Also, whilst we're there, let's check out the Celestial Rod because that will come up later on the list. So let's try to do 2 birds, 1 stone. All right, we've made it back to the crafting table, so let's have a look. So the next one is the Lost Rod, and we're also going to need the Celestial Rod as well. I don't have either one of those two. Okay, so let's have a look. The Lost Rod, what do I need? Oh, you're kidding me, dude. You're kidding me! I need 3 Lapis lazuli, I need 3 ancient wood, and 1 ancient thread. Bro. All All right, how do I do this then? So the lure speed is 15%, the luck is 25%, control 0.08, resilience 8%, max kilogram 55,000. Bro, why? Why would I ever want to spend that much time crafting that rod? Bro, getting a lapis lazuli is something like 3% from the meteor. Bro, what? Why is it such a bad rod? All right, you know what? I'm going to save this rod to last because honestly, it's going to be the one that's going to take me the longest to craft. So let's have a look at the next one, celestial rod. For this, we need... oh, dear. I need 3 moonstone. I need 3 moonwood, which I actually do have, and 1 ancient thread. All right, so I just need 1 more moonstone, basically. Okay, this one shouldn't be too bad. So let's get outside. Let's spawn in some meteors, and hopefully this doesn't take too long. We do have 30 meteors. I'm not going to show you every single one of them because I don't want to waste you guys' time any further with those meteors. So I'll just let you know once I manage to find 1 more moonstone. No way, guys. Okay, look, we're down to 17 meteors, and I just got lapis lazuli, but it's only me in my server, so I'm going to have to quickly go into my other account on my laptop. Oh, no. Do I have time? All right, the whole idea now is basically I'm going to try going to 2 different accounts just to get that lapis lazuli. I don't know if this is going to work. I don't know if I have time for this. All right, over in the distance, I'm currently right over there trying to speed over in a speedboat. Oh, come on, batcher number 2, get here fast. There he is. Batcher number 2, come! All right, here we go. The lapis lazuli is still there. And batcher number 2 is officially secured it. So now can I go on another account? Oh, dude, I don't know if I have time for this. Okay, I've got batcher block serpent 1 joining up right now. Come on, please. I don't know if I have time. No, it disappeared. Oh, there goes the lapis lazuli, dude. All right, doesn't matter. There is no point trying to get batcher block serpent 1 over here. Ah, not bad though. At least we've got 2 lapis lazuli. I will take that. Thank you. All right, well, I'm going to use the last 17 meteor totems. Hopefully, we can get what we need. Dude, you are not going to believe this, guys. I have gone through every single meteor totem. This is my last one. And unfortunately, we didn't get anything that we needed. Like, how is this happening, dude? It is literally 1:30 midnight right now, bro. I'm supposed to post this video tomorrow. Oh, man. Okay, please. Please give me something I need. Let's see. We'll go here. Oh, it's another amethyst. Oh, dude, I might just have to continue this video tomorrow. I'm officially now 15 hours into recording this video, bro. Like, making these rods and spawning these megs, it is taking so long. But for the time being, let me get back to Roslet Bay and let me buy a bunch more totems. All right, I've made it back to the totems. So how many? Oh, dude, do I need like 40? 50? No, surely we don't need 50. All right, let me get 41 more totems. And yeah, that did just cost me another 3 million, bro. I did not realize this video was going to be this time consuming and this expensive. But anyway, let me get back to Ancient Islay and let's see if I can finally get what I need. It's either going to be that or I'll see you guys once I have 1 meteor totem left again. All right, guys, we're going to go with a new plan because if I show you this quickly, it's absolutely disgusting. All right, take a look at this. Currently for me, it is 1:52 a.m. And I started recording this video at 9 a.m. So yeah, this is taking way too long, dude. I need to go to sleep. So I'm actually going to forget about all of these sharks that I've got scattered around the map. Instead, what I'm going to do is set my spawn point to Ancient Isles. And I'm just going to essentially leave my server, come back, pop a meteor totem, leave my server, come back, etc, etc. Because right now, popping these meteor totems, it's taking about 5-6 minutes in between each totem. And yeah, it is just taking way too long, dude. So let's see what we get on the next one. And if it's something doo-doo, we basically just need lapis lazuli now. If it's not lapis lazuli, I'm gonna have to start swapping over. We've got another ruby, so let's begin by leaving. Oh, wait, actually. Before we leave, I need to set my spawn point to Ancient Isles. So where do I actually even do that? Is it over by the pond? I guess we'll find out. Okay, over here, there's a guy called Meteoriticist. What? How do you pronounce that name, dude? Can you evaluate this gemstone? Oh, wait, do you just sell it to him? Wait. Okay, let me pull out an opal. Opals form in arid sunstone soils, blah, 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 blah. Okay, but can he, like, appraise it? No? All right, for a second, I thought there was going to be like some sort of a gemstone appraiser, but I guess not. So let's stick with the plan. Let me find the innkeeper. Is it going to be down here? Okay, here's the merchant. Dude, where's the innkeeper? We found the innkeeper. So let's set our spawn point to here. All right, there we go. And now basically I can just leave my server, come back. Of course, I'm going to lose all the sharks I had. But by doing this, I'm able to quickly rejoin like this. And then what I could do is probably go this way. What would be the fastest way to get back? Maybe zipline? Well, a quick way anyway is if I go this way, we pull out the boats, spawn a jet ski, and if we just fly... Oh, wait, I didn't even have to use a jet ski. All right, and then we can pop a meteor totem like this, and that's it. So how much time is that actually even saving? Honestly, that took way longer than I thought. Maybe it saves a minute or two, but I'm basically just going to keep doing that until we use all of the meteor totems, and then I'll catch up with you guys once again. But quickly, let's check. Is this going to be Lapis lazuli? Nope, it's just another gemstone. Unlucky. Oh my days, I've done it. I've done it. Lapis lazuli. Yeah! There we go, dude. We got it. All right, take a look at this, guys. So I actually went and bought another 30 meteor totems. That's why if you have a look at my money, it's gone down to 4.5 million, dude. I've basically spent, what is that? Is that 8 million just on meteor totems? This video is ridiculous. All right, so the next thing that I've got to do is call Batcher number 2 back into here because he's actually the one with another lapis lazuli for me. So if we have a look, currently I have 2, but I'll get Batcher 2 in here, and then he should be able to give me the 3rd one as well. And then we can finally continue with this video, dude. I am exhausted. It is now 2:30 in the morning. And here we go. Batcher number 2 has officially made it back. All right, and there's the trade, so we can now go accept. Let's go! All right, so the next thing we've got to do is to go back into ancient archives, because I'm going to be honest with you guys, it's been that long, I don't even remember the crafting recipe. Okay, I've made it back to the crafting table, so let's have a look. So for the lost rod, what we're going to need is 3 lapis lazuli, 3 ancient wood. I think the ancient wood, you actually get it from treasure chests. I'm going to have to check that. And of course, 1 ancient thread. But a celestial rod, we need 3 moonstone, we need 3 moon wood, and we need 1 ancient thread. All right, so I'm pretty sure I actually can craft the celestial rod. Let's have a look. If I put in moon wood, oh, there we go, dude. 3 moon wood, 1, 2, 3 moonstone. Let's go. Let's go. Yes! We can actually craft it. Okay, so celestial rod we can craft. It has a alert speed 35%, luck 60%, control 0.07, resilience 5%, and infinite weight. Let's go. Dude, I'm losing my voice. It has been that long. Okay, $100,000 craft. Nice, let's go. We actually got the celestial rod. All right, let me look at it quickly. And here it is. Also, with the celestial rod, this is pretty cool. So it's after catching 85 fish, summon celestial powers for 5 minutes. It gives you a boost of 50% luck, 30% lure speed, and caught fish also get the celestial mutation and plus 30% XP on them. Bro, this rod sounds absolutely insane. What is this rod? All right, but before we can fully celebrate and go ahead and catch a meg with this rod, we've got to still go ahead and get that wood. Oh, and I'm dying. So let's quickly figure out where I need to go in order to get the ancient wood. I'm pretty sure you get it from treasure chests, but let's find out. I've done a little bit of research, and apparently you don't get them from treasure chests. You actually get it over here from Sunstone Island. So let's see if this is going to work. Once again, I'm going to do what I did with the void wood. So we're going to use the rod of depths because obviously we've got the ghost and he has a chance of getting it as well. And then apparently it is a legendary. So let's go ahead and boost it up to 4x luck once again. This will just help us catch it a little bit more easily. At least I hope so anyway, dude, because it's getting so late. All right, let's see how long this takes. Hopefully it's pretty quick. So first cast, and no legendary. Okay, I'm going to swap the bait quickly. Let's go back to the seaweed. The seaweed has been good for me. Okay, we've got a bait crate. Don't need it. Wait, there we go. I got it. Ancient wood. Wait, that didn't even pop up as a legendary. Oh, it did. Okay, I'm getting another. Wait, 2 in a row? This is crazy luck. This is crazy luck. I only need 1 more, guys. I'm getting mega excited. Dude, I'm going to be able to go to sleep soon. Let's go. And there it is. There's the 3rd one. Dude, we're doing it. We're actually doing it. Let's go. All right, easy peasy. Now we're just going to make our way back to ancient archives for the last time, and we can craft the last rod. And we're back. All right, let's get this done. So the last rod, of course, I need to unlock my lapis lazuli. So let's do that. Okay, lapis, unfavorite it. There we go. And now we can officially craft it. Let's go. This one costs 50,000 cash. We've got all the materials. And there we go, guys. Oh, there we go, dude. It only took 7 hours to craft 2 rods. That is ridiculous. Why do meteors have to be so rare to spawn in certain items? That is crazy. All right, well, let's take a look at our new rod once again. So this one is after 6 perfect catches in a row, it triggers a special mode that boosts the rod's luck by 150% for the next 3 casts. So this one isn't that good. Also, the luck is 25% and the lure speed is 15%. So pretty sucky, but it does have a max kilogram of 55,000, meaning it can catch a megalodon. And this will be the rod that we're using next. So let's go ahead and equip. Do I have... Oh, wait, I actually have a skin for it. All right, so this is what it looks like normally. Not bad. Pretty cool looking rod. And with the skin, that actually looks kind of cool. It looks super corally. Anyways, let's get outside, let's spawn in a meg, and let's get it going. So, of course, I'm going to need a bunch of my sundial totems back out for this. Now, I'm just going to see you guys once I manage to get a megalodon to spawn in. Hopefully, it doesn't take a lot of sundial totems. And here we go. Okay, we've spawned in the megalodon. It took a little bit of time, but it's all good because we're on the final stretch, guys. If you made it this far, congratulations. It has been a grueling day, but we are almost done with catching a meg with every single rod, dude. So, let's go ahead and swap out the bait for shark bait. Where is it? All right, here it is. Shark head. Let's go ahead and put it on. Now, I'm pretty sure the lure is going to be terrible. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, 18 clicks just to get a mythic fish. That is not what you want. And there we go. Here's the meg. All right, let's see. Is the resilience going to be terrible? Okay, wait, it's actually not that bad. It's actually not too bad. What was the resilience on this one? Was it 10%? How am I doing so good? What is happening? The resilience is terrible, but I'm doing great. Maybe all this tiredness is making me lock in. All right, and I've lost it. No, I lost it. Yeah, if we take a look at the rod, the resilience is literally 8%, dude. And I'm not going to lie, I'm maybe just a little too tired to try and grind it out right now. So let's go back to the trusty deep coral, wherever it is. All right, here it is. Deep coral. I have 4,000 of these. Easy peasy. Let's try again another meg. Oh, there we go. We got the meg. Okay, that is so much easier, dude. That is a pro tip for you guys. If you're ever struggling with resilience on a particular type of rod, literally just put on deep coral, dude. Like, look how easy it is to catch this meg now compared to earlier. It's so much better. All right, and easy peasy. What are we gonna get? Okay, it's a normal meg. It's not even an ancient. But did we get a mutation on it? Let's find out. Because currently there is a mutation surge, actually. So there is a chance. There is a chance. Okay, let's have a look in the backpack. No, dude, it's a normal megalodon, and on top of that, it's a 55,000 kilogram megalodon, so it's really small. Because if we take a look at the rod one more time, 55,000 is the max that we can actually get. So it's the biggest that we could have got with the rod, but overall, it's a really small meg. So what would I rate the lost rod? Honestly, 1 out of 10, dude. It is terrible. It was super hard for me to get, and then on top of that, you catch tiny little megs. And if you're not using deep coral, the meg is really, really hard to catch. Honestly, I don't even know why this rod exists. It sucks. This is by far the worst rod we've used yet. But we did catch the meg, so on to the next. Now, the next rod that we're actually going to be using is the no life rod. And this rod I love. But of course, before we get there, we do have to spawn in the meg, so I'll see you guys as soon as it appears. Wow, okay, that was super quick. What was that all about? Dude, I used like 14 sundial totems. All right, so let's pack up in the middle. Once again, we're almost there now, guys. We are almost there. And let's go over to my trusty... Where is it? Here it is. No life rod. Now, with the no life rod, currently I've got divine on because of the last video that we did with it, which brings our luck all the way up to 150%. Now, as a little joke, I'm going to keep deep coral on just to see how good the no life rod is with the deep coral. Like, the resilience should be absolutely insane. Oh, and there it is, the meg. All right, so let's see how easy this will be. Now, obviously, the control bar is massive with the no life rod. It does the slashes, which makes it quicker, and we've got deep coral on. Look at it. This is too easy. This is so easy. And there it is, the megalodon. Now, are we finally going to get one with a mutation? Let's see. So it's an ancient. All right, let's have a look. Did we get it with a mutation? Oh, we did. Wait, we just got a blighted ancient megalodon. No way. Let me have a look at it. What? Dude, look at this thing. Blighted ancient megalodon. Oh, dude. It's got like a pink underbelly, red eyes. It looks so sick. Nah, this is actually too cool, dude. Oh, let's go. All right, well, we only have 3 rods left to go. And that's going to be the Celestial Rod, a Rod of Eternal King, and of course, the Forgotten Fang Rod. So let's get popping the Sundial Totems and let's move on to the brand new rod that we just crafted, the Celestial Rod. All right, you guys are not going to believe this. I used two Sundial Totems, dude, and we've got another Megalodon. Dude, this is the look that I needed because it's now 3:30 in the morning. All right, so let me find the new Celestial Rod. Here it is. So this one, like I said, it's after 85 fish. It has some sort of special ability. Now, of course, we're not going to catch 85 fish, so let's ignore that. But the lure speed is 35%, lucky 60%, control is 0.07, and this one actually has the worst resilience yet with 5%, but it does have infinite kilograms. And if we take a look, I actually do have a skin for this rod as well. It's called Lunar Halo. Let's have a look at it. All right, I mean, it's okay. It actually looks worse in my opinion. I'm gonna change back. All right, let's get fishing for the meg. Oh wait, my 8x luck did run out. There is no way I'm catching a meg without 8x luck because right now I am using deep coral. 5% resilience is just too bad, dude. I can't risk it. Oh, we got it already. What? On the 3rd cast? Okay, actually not bad luck at all. And because we are using deep coral, of course, we are kind of cheating because this rod only has 5% resilience, but the Megalodon is coming along pretty nicely here. And here it is. Okay, it's a normal meg. It's not ancient. And let's have a look at this thing. What did we get? Okay, just a normal Megalodon weighing in at 56,000 kilograms. So again, a pretty small meg. So you guys are probably wondering, wait, is the Celestial Rod really good then? Honestly, no. I mean, like I said, it has a really low resilience, really low control. The look and the lure is fine, but I think the main reason you'd want the Celestial Rod is because of this passive right here. But if you're just trying to get a meg, it's literally a 1 out of 10 once again, or like a 0 out of 10. It's probably even worse than the Lost Rod. But if you were to use it on repeat, maybe the passive would be good enough. I'm not sure, but for Megalodon hunting, it's just not good. We only have 2 rods left to go, dude. Oh, let's go! I'm actually so excited to finish this challenge. And there we go. Okay, that time it took about 50 Sundial Totems, but we've got another Megalodon. All right, let's get it, guys. For the last 2 rods, this should be really, really easy. It's rods that I love to use. You guys have seen me use them a lot of times already. The first one is, of course, Rod of Eternal King. Now, this one is crazy. 160% luck, 50% lure speed, 75,000 max kilogram weight, and of course, you do get some awesome passives as well. So, let's go for the meg and close off this challenge with only 1 more rod after this one. And here it is, Megalodon. That only took 4 casts. And here it is, super easy. Okay, it's a normal meg. It's not an ancient. Is it going to be big or is it going to be mutated? Let's see. Okay, open backpack. Let's have a look. Wait, albino Megalodon? Wait, I've not had one of these yet. All right, wait, actually, it looks pretty cool in a weird way. I mean, it's just a white Megalodon. Let's go, dude. Rod of Eternal King is still the king rod. Absolutely epic. And without any time wasted, let's get onto the very final rod. The rod that you can only get once you reach level 750, aka the max level in fish. And that, of course, will be the Rod of Forgotten Fang. So, I'll see you guys once I spawn in 1 more Megalodon. There it is, the last Megalodon of the challenge. 11 down, 1 left to go, guys. All right, here we go, dude. I am absolutely exhausted by the end of this, but let's get it. So the last rod we're going to be using is the Rod of Forgotten Fang. Now, this rod gives us a little bit less luck than Rod of Eternal King. It gives us 145% luck, but it has a greater lure speed of 78%. The control and resilience is amazing, and of course, infinite kilogram weight. Now, I've already done 20,000 catches with this rod, so let's get it back on for one last time, and let's catch yet another Megalodon. Now, I am going to put the shark head back on because we no longer have the 8x luck, and honestly, I'm not going to put it on for this one because I already know that this rod is that good. Yep, there it is. 1 cast and instantly a Megalodon without 8x luck. That's why I didn't need it. And there we go. That is why the Rod of Forgotten Fang is the best rod in the game. Easy peasy catch. 3, 2, 1. Okay, it's a normal Megalodon. Is it going to be mutated? Let's see. All right, let's have a look. Oh, wait, we actually got a Midas Megalodon. Dude, I've never had one of these. No way. Wait, Are these the ones that you can then get chipped away? Hang on a second. We need to go to Ancient Isles, dude. All right, I've made it to Ancient Isles, and this is the Chiseler right here. Now, can you do it with the Midas mutation? I'm not sure. Let's have a look. So if we talk to the Chiseler, can you chip the Amber? Oh, is it Amber? Is it not Midas? Oh, it's for Amber. Okay, this is better. This is better. All right, well, there we go. That is officially the challenge complete, guys. And if you have a look now, yeah, it's 4:29 in the morning for me. I hope you really enjoyed today's video, guys. It took a lot of effort. In the end, it was over 15 hours of recording and grinding to get every single rod and all of the Megalodons with each rod in the game. Remember, for every 1 new subscriber, I'm adding 2 Robux to the giveaway pot, and there are 29 days left. So get subscribing, guys, and with that, I'll catch you in the next video.
And we're in. Yes, I'm still on the terrible mic. I am currently on vacation with my family, but of course, I'm still going to bring you all of the update news with the brand new update on fish. So, like I always do, let's go through all of the new rods that have come to fish. Let's unlock them and let me test them for you guys, just so that you don't have to waste your time and money going for rods that might not be that good. So, first things first, there are 2 rods that you get from reaching level 2000 and 2500, but there are also 2 rods that you can get from just doing some pretty easy quests. Now, in order to do those quests, you have to have a C2 unlocked, so let's quickly go ahead and leave C1, let's go to C2 and start the first quest. Alright, here we go, we're in C2, so shipwright, get me my jet ski please, buddy. So in order to get the first rod, we're going to do the first easy quest. Now, to do this one, we actually have to go over towards Lush Grove. By the way, guys, I'm so sorry about my mic, dude. There's nothing that I can do. Like I said, I'm on vacation with my family right now. I just still want to bring you guys these videos rather than not posting for like the next 4 days. Oh, wait, why did I go down here? Rip. But instead of just not posting the videos, I thought, well, let's just deal with the funny bad mic. Okay, so what we need to do is basically head in the direction of the Blue Moon entrance door. So that would be right here. As you guys know, this is where you can get the Blue Moon idol. But what we want to do is basically go to the other side of this. So if we go right over here and we go next to this tree, there should be a little carrot. There it is. So you'll see this kind of sticker or like post-it note on the tree where it's a little carrot. You can go ahead and claim this. And when you get it, it says you discovered a strange note. Scrawled on it, glub glub, luck luck. Maybe someone's waiting to hear this. Now, apparently, there is some sort of a bunny on the island somewhere. I actually don't know where this is, but that's who you're supposed to go ahead and talk to next. Oh, and I found him. Okay, if you basically just go behind that area, behind where the tree was, you'll find this dude, a tiny little carrot man called Carrot Banny? Carrot Baney? Why is he so small, bro? Is that a mistake or is he meant to be this tiny? Oh, look at him. He's kind of cute, though. Wait, did I just climb him? Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. Okay, let's talk to this dude. What's the password, bub? Banana, giant, shiny, ancient kraken, glub, glub, luck, luck. It's got to be glub, glub, luck, luck, right? Very well. Okay, so that takes you through a portal, and here we are. We are officially in the carrot garden. If this isn't the most random thing that fish have ever added in, I don't know what is, bro. Like, what is going on in here? Can I talk to these people? But bro, what is this? Is this like in celebration of something? Is there some sort of a carrot-themed holiday that I'm not aware of? What is going on? Well, anyway, inside of here somewhere, there should be a rod. I actually don't see it. Oh, it's right here. Okay, so just next to the portal, there's a rod called a carrot rod. It costs 75,000 cash of obviously the money in the second sea. I've currently got 7 million, so let's go ahead and buy this one. And there we go. We've unlocked carrot rod. So let's make our way back outside. And I guess let's test this bad boy just over here at Lush Grove. So I'm not going to be doing an insane test on these. I'm just going to do it how I do it every time with you guys. I'm going to show you the rods, how much they cost, and whether they're actually worth getting or not. All right, so let's go into equipment bag. And if we go on carrot rod, now because this is a second sea rod, you don't have the minus 50% at second sea, and you should be able to use it in the first sea as well. So the stats are 85% lure speed, which is actually really good. Luck 125%, which is okay. Control 0.15, that's okay. Resilience 25%, which is pretty good. And max kg of 10,000 kg. Is that 10,000 or 100,000? It looks really tiny on my laptop. Okay, yeah, 10,000. So underneath it, it just says rich in nutrients. Oh my days. What is this, bro? No, what is this? Why is there just a carrot in fish? What is going on? Why did they add this in? I have no idea idea. All right, what I'm going to do now is go ahead and put on coral bait. Wait, what is this? There's a different type of coral? Oh, that's coal. Dude, I'm so stupid. Guys, I think I might be going blind. All this text is so small on my laptop. I am so not used to recording like this. Okay, let's go ahead and throw this out. We should have instant lure. Yes, we do. Okay, the control bar is actually huge. That's insane. So right now, we've got a plus 10% progress, but that's because of the fish that we're catching, I believe. Yeah, okay, it was because of the fish, not because of the carrot rod. So far, I don't see any difference with the carrot rod. We haven't gotten any sort of mutation, but the control bar is very big. Like, very big. This is super easy to use. So overall, it seems like a W second C rod. Like, this one you can actually easily use in the second C, and you don't need to do any sort of rebuffing like with the first C rods in the second C. You can just use it. It's got a super high lure speed, so we can get the instant lure, and of course, it's got pretty good luck as well with the 125% luck. So if we have a look at the actual stats on the carrot rod, we can see these are the stats that are displayed in game, which is fine. But then we can see this here. There's a 5% chance for the carrot mutation, which is an 8x value. What? Bro, that's like the same as the ethereal prism rod. That's actually insane. Except, of course, it's a lower chance of getting it. Then we've got a 5% chance to spawn a carrot pool for 5 minutes, guaranteeing carrot mutation for all fish caught by all players. Oh, whoa, that's actually insane. Okay, so you can actually create a carrot pool and then use a different rod and still get the carrot mutation. I'm trying to look at a picture for the carrot mutation, but it's not appearing. Okay, in that case, what we could do is just let's keep fishing until we manage to get it for ourselves. There's only a 5% chance, so this could take some time, but we should be able to get the carrot mutation eventually. So this is kind of like the Zeus rod where it creates a pool, and there's a 5% chance of it happening, except instead of it being an epic-looking Zeus mutation, it's supposed to be some sort of a carrot mutation. Oh, okay. Did you see that? A giant carrot just came down from the sky. It's kind of like the banana skin that you could buy for the Heavens Rod in the past. Okay, so now that we've got the giant carrot that came down, am I going to be able to catch carrot mutation? What just happened? You guys saw that, right? Okay, I'm still not getting the carrot mutation, though. The carrot did come down from the sky, but no carrot mutation. Maybe it's bugged, or maybe I've just done something wrong. Okay, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Oh, is that it? It looks orange. What is this? There it is. Okay, we've got a carrot mutation. We got a carrot Merc Drifter. Okay, so I have no idea why a giant carrot came down from the sky, because after that happened, we didn't get any carrot fish, but after about 5 catches, we got the carrot fish. Really weird, really random. I have no idea why that carrot came down. All right, so I've kept fishing for quite a while. I still haven't had a carrot pool appear. Once again, it could just be that I'm getting kind of unlucky because it's only a 5% chance, but I swear when the carrot came down from the sky, that should have been the carrot pool. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and catch this fish. Let's just take a look at the carrot mutation that I did catch, and then we can move on to the next rod. So if I quickly show you guys, this is the Merc Drifter. This is normally what the fish looks like. It's all green like this. And this is it with the carrot mutation. Ooh, okay, I'm not gonna lie. It's not like a super epic mutation. Maybe it looks a little different depending on how you catch it. Oh, it does look different. Okay, so it changes colors. That's actually pretty sick. So you can get like different types of oranges and yellows. I always like it when they add it, like these kind of color changing fish. But is the mutation itself super insane looking? No, it isn't. Would it still look cool on a Megalodon and a Scylla? Yeah, it would. Is this rod worth getting? I guess it kind of is if you don't have an epic rod in the second sea and you don't want to debuff your first sea rods. But overall, is it an insane rod compared to like first sea rods? No, it isn't. So I'm going to give this rod like a 6 out of 10. If anything, it's just super cute looking. All right, so for the next rod, it actually begins here. So what you want to do is go to Islay of New Beginnings in the second sea. And you'll see this little pirate right here called Dead Man Joe. Now, if we go ahead and speak to Dead Man Joe, he'll say, well, you don't seem like the type to shy away from a good legend, huh? Depends on the legend. What do you have in mind? Ever heard of Oscar's Locker? Now, this is the really epic rod. Probably the best rod in the game now. So that's what we're going to be going for. And we're going to go ahead and unlock Oscar's Locker. So no, what's that? It's a deep crack down in the seafloor, hidden ancient. Go on. It hides more than treasure. It hides curses, madness, and hope. Curses and hope, that doesn't make much sense. Oscar was a great fisherman from the old days. So, of course, if you guys remember Cthulhu, Oscar is the guy that pushed the Cthulhu dude into the water. The sea took his brother. Oscar dove into the depths to bring him back. Did he succeed? He came back, but it wasn't the same. Something changed him. A curse, sunken zone, forgotten by time. Okay, anyway, let's go ahead and skip all this dialogue. We don't really need to see this. Basically, what he's asking for is an amulet. It's hidden in the Grand Reef. So I say just laying there. He says, not exactly. Draw your own conclusion. So bring the amulet back, and there's more he can tell us about Oscar. And of course, he left a great weapon behind, the Great Rod of Oscar. All right, so now we've got Dead Man's Tail. This is what we're after. So we need to find the amulet in the Grand Reef and bring the amulet to the Dead Man Joe to get more information. So we need to go back to the first sea and go back to the Grand Reef. I'll just see you guys once I get there. And here we go. We're arriving back at the Grand Reef in the first sea. So what we need to do is go up this ladder here, and there it is. You'll see this little shipwreck just to the right, and underneath it you can see the amulet. So if we go ahead and take Oscar's amulet, what we need to do is go back to the second sea once again now and give it back to Dead Man Joe. All right, I've made it back to the second sea. Let's go back to Islay of New Beginnings, and if we go back to Dead Man Joe, I'm saying back a lot here, dude. All right, we can go ahead and pull out the amulet now. So we should have it in our inventory. There it is, amulet. Now if we grab the amulet and we talk to Dead Man Joe, he'll say, I see you've returned, and judging by that glow, you have found it. Is this the deep sea amulet? Aye, the deep sea amulet. You've no idea what you're holding. Okay, what does it do? It protects your soul as you descend into Oscar's locker. Okay, so can I enter now? Yeah, but beware, that place changes those who linger for too long. Okay, so we're not supposed to be in there for super long. At the heart of the locker lies the Great Rod of Oscar. All right, so we gained 20,000 XP for this quest, and he allows us to go in. Well, I wish I could go with you, but I'm too old for that. Good luck. All right, well, we'll see you in a second, buddy. Let's go to Oscar's cave. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm not actually 100% sure where this is. I know it's somewhere near Cursed Shores, so let's go ahead and find it together. So if we go towards Cursed Shores, underneath the water, so okay, it's right there. I can see it. There's a little red bit coming up from right there. All right, so right at the front of Cursed Shores, you guys should see a cave down here. So what we can do is let's get equipped with, I guess let's go water bubble, right? So we can actually breathe underwater. Then we're going to need tide breaker so that we can swim quickly. We're, of course, going to need our super flippers. And we've got the glimmerfin boots on, so we should be really quick going through the water here. All right, here it is. So this is what it looks like. Now, because we've got the amulet, and I'm not sure if you're supposed to hold it out. I don't think you actually have to hold it. So let's go ahead and use the tide breaker here just so we can travel even quicker. So what we can do, it's basically like Mariana Vale. You just follow it all the way through. I guess you could even probably get a submarine down here, but I'm just going to travel it on my own because I don't think it's actually that long of a tunnel. We should be able to get out pretty quickly. All right, and there it is. Yep, it doesn't take that long, and we've now made it out. Ooh, wait, why is it all red there? Can we fish here for like super rare stuff? Let me get rid of the water bubble. All right, let's have a look at this. If we fish right here, what do we get? Oh, you can't. Oh, you literally can't fish here. Okay, that's super random. All right, so if we walk around somewhere, there should be an Oscar's rod. So obviously this is like a treasure room. You know what this reminds me of? If you guys have ever seen Pirates of the Caribbean, it looks like that treasure room that the pirates go into. Oh, okay, here we go. This is where Oscar's rod is. So just through here, you'll see it floating. And this is a Great Rod of Oscar. It costs 5 million cash over at the second sea. So make sure you guys get your cash up for the second sea. Now, if we click on it, you can see it has pretty insane stats. A relic of the Dead Man's Tail with a moderate boost to experience. Has a 5% chance to apply the spirits of Oscar. So these are the stats on it. Lure speed 95%, luck 280%, control 0.1, resilience 10%. So those two are actually worse than the Carrot Rod, but it does have an infinite max kg. All right, let's go ahead and buy it. And yes, I really did just spend 5 million of the second sea cash just so that you guys don't have to. Okay, well, let me go ahead and use my conception conch just to make our way back outside here. I don't think there's anything else in this area, so we can just go ahead and leave. Now, if we go to equipment and we type in Oscar, there it is. Great Rod of Oscar. All right, now before we get fishing, let's have a look at all of the stats properly. So it is a stage 4 rod at the second sea, which is the very first stage 4 rod that you can get. Like we said, it costs 5 million cash. We've gone through all of the stats, but this is the ability for it. So it gives you a plus 30% progress speed. That's insane. What? It gives you 1.25x XP from fish, so you gain more XP, which for me doesn't matter because I'm already max level. But it also has a 5% chance to apply the Oscar mutation, which is a 12x value, bro. What? So that is now the highest value fish you can get alongside the chaotic mutation. All right, let's go ahead and just test out this rod and see how good it is. So because the lure speed is 95%, I don't even have to use coral bait, but I'm just going to stick with coral bait for now just to make sure I've got the instant lure. And look at that, plus 42% progress speed. Nah, that's actually insane, dude. That's actually so insane. Now, the control bar isn't the biggest, but it is still pretty big. Like, if you guys remember the old rods from the first seed, this control bar is still insanely big compared to those. The best part about it is honestly the plus 30% progress speed. So let's go ahead and keep fishing until we get that 5% chance of getting the Oscar mutation. Oh, whoa. Okay, I literally just got it. Let's have a look at this. So I ended up getting the Abyss Dart in the Oscar mutation. So if we go ahead and look at the normal Abyss Dart. So normally it looks like this. It's this kind of pink purple color. With the Oscar mutation, oh, is that it? It's basically the colors of the rod, kind of like this dark brown, this red, and this orange. And that's it. Wait. Maybe it's because I've got performance mode on. If I turn performance mode off, nope, that's literally it. Okay. All right, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. That is a huge L. A huge L. For a 5% mutation chance, it looks worse than the carrot rod. What? Okay, if we have a look at carrot again, bro, in my opinion, the carrot mutation looks better. Like, the colors actually look better than the Oscar mutation. The Oscar mutation looks so boring. Okay, that's actually a huge L. As far as the rod itself, the rod is insanely good. It gives you more XP and you can get the fish super easily. So if you guys are trying to grind to max level, this is now probably the best new rod to reach max level with. However, getting the mutation, it's super underwhelming. There's only a 5% chance. Now, it does sell for a lot of money, but fish devs, if you're watching this video, please change the look of this mutation. It actually sucks, dude. All right, so that is 2 out of the 4 new rods. So the first 2, you have to complete quests like I did in order to be able to get them. But for the next 2, they're simply level rods. So we did get a brand new level 2500 rod, but we also got a new rod for reaching the level 2000. So you don't even have to be max level. So these are classed as the stage 10 rods in the first sea. Previously, Seraphic rod used to be the best rod you could get, but that's now a stage 9 rod. So the next one on the list, the level 2000 rod, is called Fang of the Eclipse. Now, if we have a look at the stats for it, it doesn't actually appear as a minus 50% in the second sea, because of course, to get the level 2000, you have to be in the second sea anyway. Whereas the Seraphic rod still has minus 50%, because this is the max level rod that you get from the first sea. Anyway, if we have a look at the stats for the Fang of the Eclipse, this is it. So lure speed 80%, which is pretty good. Luck 80%, which is pretty bad. Control 0.15, which again is pretty good. Resilience 20%, which is pretty good. Max kg is a lot less than you'd think it would be, though. It's literally just 25,000 kg. So you're probably wondering, all right, Batcher, this rod looks epic. It looks like a sword, but what do you actually do with this rod? It only has a max kg of 25,000. Why? Well, first of all, we can, of course, use the invincible enchant, which gives you max infinite kg on any rod that you want. But this rod is super special because it's packed with a ton of abilities. So if we have a look here, these are the abilities for the rod. There's a 10% chance to apply the Solar Blaze mutation, which is an old mutation that you can get from the eclipse, basically. It gains the following during an eclipse. So if there's an eclipse active, this is what happens to the rod. It adds to stats plus 99% lure. So you get instant lure. Like, I don't even know why you need an extra 99 lure. That's just insane. You get an extra 250% luck. However, the control goes down to minus 0.3 control, and the resilience goes down to minus 60 resilience. So the reason they've done this is, if you guys remember the tryhard rod, I made a video on this rod in the past. It's basically like the dev rod that's really hard to use. Like, if I quickly show it to you guys, this is how it looked. It has a tiny control bar and it's just super difficult to use. And you guys have been constantly asking for this dev rod for yourself, so they've basically put that in the form of the Eclipse rod. Now, these are some other stats as well. So rod gains infinite max kg and plus 50% progress during an eclipse. It has a 10% chance for the Umbra mutation, which is a 15x value, and 90% for Solar Blaze mutation. 15x is now by far the highest value you can possibly get in fish. There's a 50% chance to multiply the weight by 0.5x and a 50% chance for a 1.75x multiplication on the fish's weight. Once again, that is the biggest weight multiplier in the game right now. It gives you a 15% to double catch and 5% to triple catch. You can actually triple catch now. What? eclipse. So clearly, all they have to do is pop an eclipse totem and the stats just go absolutely insane, making this by far the best rod in the game. So let's go ahead and test this for ourselves. First things first, let's go ahead and make it daytime so that we can get a fresh eclipse. Now, I should have some eclipse totems. All right, here we go. Dude, I am so excited to try this. This rod sounds absolutely insane. All right, here we go. It's nighttime. Let's pop the eclipse totem. Oh, wait, what am I talking? Wait, what am I talking about, dude? Eclipse is during the day. I'm an actual idiot. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, here we go. It's daytime. So let's now make an eclipse. There it is. Okay, so if we now get fishing, let's have a look at what things we can get here. So if you have a look, the control bar is tiny. Like, it's so small. But I'm not gonna lie, this one is nowhere near as hard to use as the tryhard rod. The tryhard rod had a minus 300% resilience. This one has only minus 60%, so it's definitely doable. There it is. We got the solar blaze mutation. So it gives us a 90% chance of every fish being the solar blaze mutation, which is insane. Okay, I was wrong. It's still pretty hard to use. Okay, it's still pretty hard to use. I'm not gonna lie. So I guess what I should do is go ahead and put some enchantments on this rod, right? Maybe get like control on it. That should help. All right, so let me go ahead and go to the second sea altar. All right, there we go. I put control on the rod. Now, I know you can get even better control with some other enchantments, or there's probably even better enchantments for this rod, but I'm just trying to test this super quickly before my laptop blows up from overheating. So let's make our way back outside, and let me actually swap to deep coral. So we're gonna get a way better resilience of 50. Okay, let's use the eclipse totem. All right, now we should basically only have a minus 10% resilience, and we should have a way better control on the actual bar. Yeah, look at that, dude. Look at the size of the bar. Yeah, this is now easy peasy, man. Oh, there it is. It works. We got a double solar blaze gale snapper. Nah, this rod is actually so insane. Bro, this rod, okay, the Oscars rod, it's all right. It's kind of worth it. It costs 5 million. But if you guys can reach level 2000, this is the rod you want. We just got a double big solar blaze foam runner. What? This rod is insane. No, that's actually crazy. That's actually so crazy. Look at this. We just keep getting double fish constantly, dude. All right, let's keep going until we get the actual eclipse mutation. I want to see what that looks like. The Umbra mutation. Oh, yeah, I forgot. That's why we're getting big as well, because there's a 50% chance that it gives you a 1.75x of the fish's weight. What? That is actually so insane. I cannot get over that. That is so crazy. Whoa, look at that. A giant solar blaze foam runner. Oh, there it is. We got it. Umbra Gale Snapper. Okay, wait. I'm fishing again. Let's quickly get another one out. All right, so I'm sure you guys saw the Megalodon that was going around like crazy, where it was the Umbra Megalodon. It looked absolutely amazing. So let me have a look at the mutation for myself. Umbra Gale Snapper. Whoa! No, this is insane. I need to get this on a Megalodon, bro. This looks so epic. So just to remind you guys, it's not even that hard to get. It's a 10% chance for the Umbra mutation, and it gives you 15x value. On top of that, we've got weight mutations. We've got 15% chance of double catch, 5% chance of triple catch, and the stats on the rod go absolutely crazy. The only one that goes really bad is the resilience is minus 60 and control goes to minus 0.3. But if you do what I did and you just use deep coral, that gives you a minus 10 resilience, which is really easy. And with control, or like use Herculean or whatever to get even more control, it honestly makes it insanely easy. Like, this rod is just absolutely insane. Look at that. Double big solar blaze foam runner, just like that. That is so crazy, dude. And you get extra progress speed and everything. No, I can't believe it. Giant solar blaze surge spike. This rod is so insane. All right, so now we're getting a mythical fish. As you can see, it's a little bit harder to catch, but it's still not insanely hard. Like, it's still doable. And there it is, solar blaze gust tail, just like that. So clearly this rod is 1,000,000% worth it, bro. If you guys are not playing fish anymore, come back to fish just to try grind for this rod. It is so fun to use. It's actually unreal. It feels like I'm using some sort of a dev rod. Wow, I'm honestly so impressed by this. The fish devs definitely cooked with this one. All right, so we can move on to the final rod. Now, I expect the next one to potentially be even better because it's supposed to be the level 2500 rod. So the brand new max level rod in fish. So the name of this rod is called Astral Hook luck rod. The stats on it are pretty good. Lure speed 100%, so you've got instant lure. Luck is 200%, which is really good. Control 0.2, which is really good. Resilience 20%, which is pretty good. Infinite max kg. Underneath it says tempered from the silence within. Descending stars. It draws from the power. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna read all this. It's absolute gobbledygook. But look at this rod. It looks so sick. Like straight away, it just looks absolutely insane. But let's have a look at the actual abilities for it. Is it gonna be better than the Eclipse rod? So here it is. This is officially supposed to be the best rod in the game right now. So if we have a look at the abilities for it, it's this. Stars fall from the sky when fishing, adding a 15% progress speed. All right, straight away, that's pretty good. Every 12 fish caught spawns an enchanted pool for 60 seconds, applying astral mutation, which is a 6x value at an 80% chance to fish caught by all players. All right, so anybody can fish in this pool and have an 80% chance of getting the astral mutation. It lasts for 60 seconds total, but underneath that it says a perfect cast followed by a perfect catch grants a 10% chance to fish up a random non-limited fish from the player's bestiary and apply the Stardust mutation, which is a 7.5x value. So I'm not gonna lie, reading the abilities, this rod actually sounds kind of worse than the Eclipse rod. However, the Eclipse rod you can only use during the eclipse, really. That's the only time it's useful. This rod, you can use it whenever you like. So for the final time, let's test out the fourth rod on the list. Oh, by the way, Eclipse rod gets a solid 9 out of 10 from me. It's absolutely insane. The only thing that lets it down is you've got to use it during the eclipse, I guess. All right, let's test out this one. Let's see what's going on. So we can use Deep Coral because it's an instant lure anyway. The control bar is huge, and then look at this. What? Wait, did it literally just skip the progress altogether? What? Oh, it literally just skips progress. Okay, that's insane. So it just skips along the progress like crazy. So you can catch fish super easily. Oh, bro, that's basically another dev rod. That is super OP. That reminds me of the Seraphic rod when the Seraphic rod first came out. Okay, this rod is insane. It is super overpowered. Well, let's keep doing the 12 perfect catches and let's see if we can get this pool to spawn in. So far, we haven't managed to get any sort of a new mutation. Bro, no, this is insane. I wonder if this rod would work on the Scylla. If it works on the Scylla, that would be so crazy. Like, if it skips along the Scylla, it would be super OP. Look at it go. Oh, okay, there we go. We got the pool to spawn in. So it's a tiny little pool. So apparently any player can fish in there. And look at it. Astral Surge Spike. All right, let's keep fishing. Let's see what epic fish we can get here. I'm not going to lie. That mutation looked insane. Astral Foam Run. Oh, okay. No, this mutation is insane. This mutation is actually insane. What is this? Everything's purple and glowy. No, that is so sick. Bro, that is so sick. Okay, the pool has officially disappeared. I got one more just before it disappeared, though. Okay, so that's the Astral mutation. You can see it on the floor. It basically chops up the fish. It looks like it gets missing parts. So if I quickly take a look at one, yeah, it kind of goes missing. Look, its head is missing. It's gone invisible, but it has this insane aura around it. Kind of looks like a black hole just sucking everything in. I'm not gonna lie, I actually love that. Oh, wait, I'm an idiot. Okay, so a perfect cast. It has to be a perfect cast followed by a perfect catch grants the Stardust mutation. All right, so we got the Astral one. That's the pool that spawns in. So what we have to do now is get a perfect cast. Okay, there we go. I got one. So now we need to do a perfect catch, which, let's be honest, it's super easy to do. So if we do this, there's a 10% chance that we get a random fish from our bestiary, which means you could legit pull out a Megalodon from anywhere or any other fish. Like, we could get a Scylla like this. Okay, perfect cast. Let's do a perfect catch. So I'm going to keep doing this until we manage to get the Stardust mutation. All right, as we're doing this, I'm also getting the Astral fish. So I wonder if Stardust would overpower Astral and potentially give a Stardust over Astral. I have no idea, dude. But I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to move away from the Astral just because we've seen that already. Let's just keep doing perfect casts. That's not perfect. Okay, that's perfect. Now we need a perfect catch. Oh, whoa, wait. Okay, it did work. I got both. I got Astral and Stardust because, of course, it gives you an extra fish. So you basically catch double fish, but one of them comes from your inventory, so it's just like completely random fish. All right, what was the first Stardust fish that I've ever caught in my life? Oh, wait, I've caught 2 apparently. What? Wait, what? When did I get 2? And I got a mutated shark. No. Okay, let's have a look at this. So one of them is the halibut, which I literally just saw now. Oh, that looks insane. That looks so insane. It's kind of similar to the previous mutation that we just saw, the astral one. But this one kind of pops outwards more, whilst also still sucking in this kind of gravity around it. Oh, that looks so good. All right, let me see on the mutated shark. Wait, what? What has fish become? I'm not gonna lie, I love it. I actually love it. I know fish has gone from a simple, like, chill fishing game to this, but guys, I am loving this progression. Not a lot of people might agree, but to me, this looks insane. Spam W's in the comments if you think this looks absolutely insane. What? All right, so there we go. That is the astral hook rod. Honestly, absolutely insane rod as well, just because it skips along the progress part. It makes it super easy to catch any fish. Like, just to show you guys one more time here, look at this. Focus on the progress bar down there. It will just skip along and make it really, really quick. So insane rod with insane mutations this time around, but I'm not gonna lie, the Eclipse rod is still my favorite rod just because it has so much going on. You can literally triple catch fish, add weight to them, and get epic mutations along the way. Once again, probably a 10 out of 10 rod from me. This is just a beautiful rod, and it's finally worth grinding for level 2,500. All right, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make of it as you will. Go ahead and get the rods that you want to get. Either grind levels or go ahead and complete the quests and buy yourself the new rod. Subscribe for more content, and with that, I'll catch you in the next one.
We recently got a LEGO collaboration on fish, and with it, we've also gotten a brand new rod with a brand new mutation. So I'm gonna be setting out to catch a fish, which already looks like it's made up out of stacked LEGO blocks. Yep, today we're gonna be catching the one and only LEGO Spectral Serpent. And let's just say this one didn't disappoint. No way! That is by far the coolest Spectral Serpent in the game, dude. But before we get to that, guys, make sure that you do subscribe so that you can win yourself the April Robux giveaway, which is up to 52,000 Robux. If you want to win this for you and your friends, all that you have to do is subscribe and comment your Robux username down below. And we're in. So 2 days ago, we ended up getting this LEGO update. Now, I've actually not completed it yet, so I still don't have this LEGO boat. I really should do that. However, what I'm going to be focusing on today is actually the rod that you get from it. So you get this thing called a brick-built rod. All they have to do is go up to the LEGO man and take the quest. Make sure that you guys get this because it is a limited rod. And the reason we're going to be using this today is because it actually gives you an epic mutation as well. If you see here, it says stacked with color, packed with fun. Fish have a 5% chance to become LEGO. So not only does the rod look absolutely ridiculous, like look how big this is, but it has a ridiculously small chance of actually giving you a new type of mutation as well. So instead of going for the usual fish that I always go for, like a Megalodon or a Scylla, I wanted to take it back to a fish that used to be super epic and hard to get. Yep, the Spectral Serpent. But just before I go into my own grinding hell, first let's check out today's sponsor, Opal GX Hell's Obby. Yep, we're collabing with the best browser in the world. Today's video sponsor is the one and only legendary browser Opal GX. Not only is Opal GX the best browser in the world to use, but they've now even come out with their own game on Roblox. W's in the chat! It's called Hell's Obby, where the aim is to make it to the top of the obby without dying to the lava, whilst also using a variety of weapons to take out your opponents. I've personally had a ton of fun playing Hell's Obby and even set the current high score in a single game of 13,000 points and over 15 eliminations. If you think you can beat that, use the link in the description to play Hell's Obby today. And if you want all the action without any lag in the background, make sure you're using Opal GX as your main browser. There's absolutely no resource hogging. You get the ultimate customization to make it however you like it, including this epic Blocks Fruits pack, and even this brand new Hell's Obby mod for Opal GX. Honestly, this one's actually super epic. And if you're thinking, surely it can't get any better, well, not only can Opal GX be your best browser, but it can also be your best friend, as Opal GX has ChatGPT built directly into it, saving you a ton of time on your work or homework and giving you tons more time for gaming. The best part is, it's all totally free. Try Hell's Obby today and download Opal GX browser. I promise you, you won't regret it. The link to the game and Opal GX browser will be in the description and pinned comment. Thank you to Opal GX once again for the epic sponsor, And now, let's get back into the video. So, first things first, shipwright jet ski. Oh, it's there. Thanks, buddy. Why do you look so angry when you've already got it set up for me? Calm down, dude. All right, so our first step is going to be to go to Statue of Sovereignty because one downside of this rod, if I just show you guys quickly, yeah, it's only got a max kg of 200 kilograms. Like, that is so small. What can I even catch from this rod? Maybe a Chinook salmon? Maybe I finally complete my Chinook salmon quest with this rod. So what we need to do is go down to Keeper's Altar, call the scammer man, take my money, buddy. You have done this 10,000 times to me. What's another time? Here you go. Okay, we've made it to Keeper's Altar. Now, it is currently nighttime already, which is good. That's exactly what we need. So the enchantment that we're going to be looking for is called Invincible. Now, this will give us two things. One, it will allow us to fish in the brine pool because an ability of the Invincible enchantment is that it allows you to fish in any body of liquid. That means in lava and in the brine pool. Because remember, guys, the only rod you can get the Spectral Serpent with is the Reinforced Rod, and I believe the Magma Rod can as well. However, the Magma Rod is ridiculously hard. But with the Invincible enchant, they've now made it so that yep, that's right, any rod can be used to fish in the brine pool. So in order to get Invincible, we, of course, need to use Exalted Relics for this. Of course, it has to be the most expensive relics in the game. All right, let's get it. Invincible! Okay, next. Oh, yes, second go. All right, so this is the other passive ability of the Invincible enchantment. It grants infinite strength. So although this rod only has a max kg of 200 kg, with the Invincible enchantment, we can basically just go for any fish that we like. So I could have gone for Megalodon, I could have gone for Scylla, but today we're going for the Spectral Serpent. Okay, so the next step is, we need some extra luck. Okay, let's get out of the elevator. All right, so let's get back on our jet ski. And in order to get extra luck, we're going to start by going towards Sunstone Island. So we're going to go right here because, of course, we're going to be visiting our good friend Merlin. Now, here's the thing. This challenge could honestly take like 10 hours. So I'm actually going to spam like 10 hours of Merlin's luck just to give me the best chance possible. Because getting a Spectral Serpent, it's pretty hard, actually. You need pretty high luck. And secondly, there's only a 5% chance that you actually get the Lego mutation. It's ridiculously low. All right, this is what I want from you, Merlin. I want 10 hours of your luck, please, buddy. All right, there we go. Thank you, Mr. Merlin. We've got 10 hours and 12 minutes of Merlin's luck. That should be enough. If that's not enough, dude, honestly, I quit fish. I feel like I say that all the time, and yet here I am still grinding fish like crazy. I love this game, dude. I think fish has gotten way too bad of a rap. Like, all the updates recently are actually massive W's, and I just hope they keep moving away from pay to win and keep doing epic updates. Anyway, I've got on a crazy tangent. So, the next thing is actually pretty easy. We're basically now fully set up in order to be able to catch the Spectral Serpent. Am I missing Deep Coral? Is that the last thing? Oh, no. See, I even have Deep Coral. Yeah, we are basically fully set up. So, all that we need now is to spawn in the Submarini. Badgerini rides in the submarine all day. Help this man get out of the submarine. Oh, sorry, guys. I've been watching too much brain rot. All right, let's get down towards Desolate Deep. And just in case if you guys didn't know where the Spectral Serpent is, if we've got any new players watching the video, what you've got to do is make your way down here. The easiest way to do it is with a submarine, but you don't need a submarine. And then this right here is the Desolate Deep. If you go just to the right of that, you'll see these wooden planks. You can make your way up here, go around, and here we go. This right here is the brine pool. Now, I feel like I don't really come here that often anymore, apart from when I need Aurora Totems, which, by the way, I just threw this little crack. Here we go. Aurora Totems. Wait, should I get some more? Let me get like 10. Wait, how much is 10? Is that 5 million? Okay, that's fine. Now, next up, what we've got to do is basically just grind for the Spectral Serpent. This is the part where I get stuck here for about 25 hours. Because keep in mind that, like I said, there's only a 5% chance that we get the Lego mutation. And do I actually have any? I don't even have a single Lego mutation. Wow, okay. So what I'm going to do next up is help myself out a little bit by putting on 8x luck. Okay, let me swap to the Coral Bait. All right, here we go, guys. We've got 8x luck. We've got Merlin's luck. We've got Coral Bait on. We've got Invincible on the brick-built rod. Next up, it's just basically grind time. All right, let's do a bunch of shakes. Let's see what we're getting. And I think what I'm going to do is actually start by catching some of the fish. Wait, what? The rod barely reaches. Wait, there's no way. Does the rod literally barely... Oh, my days, it doesn't reach. What? I've never seen that before. It's literally bringing the fish out of the water. What is that? Is that a bone? It looks like a bone on the end of the rod. Was it? It is. Oh, wait, what? Awesome bone. Wait, is that like a secret mutation? What did I just get? What? Is that a secret mutation? The awesome mutation. And it's blue. It's Badger blue. Wait, does it change colors? Or is it always blue? It changes colors. Guys, it changes colors. What? How did I not know about this? What? Why has nobody said what? No. Did anyone else know that it changes colors? I've seen the Lego mutation. I did not realize there's an awesome mutation. What? That's actually insane. Bro, I thought there was just a Lego mutation. Okay, what? This video is going to be even better than I thought. Should we try and get a Lego Spectral Serpent and an awesome Spectral Serpent? I don't know, dude. That might be kind of crazy. I think the awesome mutation chance is probably like 1% because I have never seen that. Keep in mind, I have used this rod for about 3 hours in the test server, so on a different account, and I never once got the awesome mutation after about 3 hours of fishing. So what just happened? I have no idea. That is insane. Okay, that is actually crazy, dude. Let's do one other thing as well. Let's go ahead and make it nighttime. Should I pop an Aurora totem? That might help us getting the Spectral Serpent, actually. Let's do it. Aurora. Let's get it. Oh, okay. We're getting the We're getting the Bride Phantom, and look at it, dude. It's literally being dangled out of the water. This rod is like the perfect length to fish in the brine pool. That's so funny, dude. Yep, there it is. Brine Phantom. No, I actually can't get over that. That is so good. It brings up everything out of the water. I got another. I literally got another. What? Does it only work on the bone? Guys, I literally got another awesome bone. What? Maybe they just work on the bone? I'm so confused, but that is 2 bones we fished out, and they're both in the awesome mutation. What is going on right now? Okay, I got another bone. Let's find out. Is this going to be an awesome bone or just a normal bone? Okay, it's a normal bone. Bro, how did I get the awesome one? I have no idea how we did that. Oh, yes. Okay, I'm getting one. Dude, look at this. It's literally a dangling Spectral Serpent. That looks so cool. I can't get over it just dangling there. Okay, here we go. We've almost reeled it in. Now, like I said, catching the Spectral Serpent used to be a really big ordeal. It used to be super hard to do. Now, it's not that hard, but it looks like we did get the normal Spectral Serpent, not a Lego or awesome mutation. So, if I quickly show you guys, yeah, there it is. Spectral Serpent is just normal, weighing 13,000 kg. All right, well, back into the pool. Let's keep grinding. Let's get more of these Spectral Serpents. Oh, yes, we've got another. All right, this one, once again, does not look Lego. However, maybe it just doesn't show up as Lego until you pull it out of the water. I actually don't know. That is so cool that we can see it before we actually pull it out. Like, normally the Spectral Serpent is really hard to see because it hides underneath the brine pool. But by using this tiny little rod, look, it could just dangle away. I know I keep saying it, but it just looks so funny. All right, here we go. It's coming out. 3, 2, 1. Oh, is that just another normal Spectral Serpent? I think it is. Yeah. Okay, it's just another normal one. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Ooh, okay. This could be another awesome, or it could be Lego. I'm pulling out the stalactite. What is it? Awesome stalactite. Wait, does Lego not exist anymore? I haven't had a single thing be Lego. Okay, let's have a look. Stalactite. Awesome stalactite. Bro, what is going on? Like I said, guys, I fished with this rod for about 3 hours in the test server before the update came out. I didn't get this awesome enchantment once. Let me have a look at it. So if I keep pulling it out, it just keeps changing colors. That is so sick, bro. That is actually so sick. So it goes into all of the different colors of the rod. So you've got blue, green, yellow, red. That is so cool. Now, that is actually so cool. Look at this. Oh, look at this. It looks like a little rocket. No, that is epic, bro. But I still haven't gotten Lego once, so I'm really confused. Did they maybe change Lego into awesome mutation? There's a chance. Because I'm not going to lie, the Lego mutation, I did catch it once, like I said, or twice on the test server. And it looked okay. It looked pretty good, but it definitely didn't look as good as awesome. I don't know. Let's keep fishing. I don't know if we're going to get Lego at any point or if it's all just going to be awesome mutation. But either way, I like it, dude. This is sick. Oh, and they finally fixed Frozen. Wait, did you guys see that? Frozen is now like an actual frozen brick. You can't actually even see inside of it. Wow, okay. That's pretty cool. Oh, I got another awesome brine shrimp. All right, guys, I'm starting to think that they basically just changed the Lego mutation to the awesome mutation. And if we have a look at this one, oh yeah, dude. I think that's exactly what happened. So it used to be a Lego mutation where it looked like this. So Lego mutation was essentially, let me see if I can get it. It was like this. It would give you 3 different colors. It gave you like, or maybe yellow as well, but it would give you green, red, blue, and it would be stuck like this. But now we've got the awesome mutation. And look at this. I can keep changing colors. Now that is actually such a W, dude. That is actually such a W. All right, what I'm going to do, just to not bore you guys, I'm going to stand here and catch a gazillion Spectral Serpents, because honestly, it is going to take a long, long time to get the awesome mutation on the Spectral Serpent. So I'm going to keep grinding, and I'll see you guys once I've caught quite a few of these. Oh, okay. Here we go. We got ourselves another Spectral Serpent. Now, I can't actually see any sort of a mutation on it, but I'm not sure if it does show up as a mutation or maybe it's just mutated once it actually comes out. I have no idea. Let's get it. Let's find out. This is so sick, dude. Honestly, I kind of miss grinding for the Spectral Serpent. I miss the days when this was the hardest fishing fish, dude. Now the Scylla's absolutely taken that throne. I hate catching the Scylla. Anyways, let's lock in here. We got ourselves another. What did I get? Ah, it's just a normal Spectral Serpent. All right, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Oh, yep. Okay, we got another. We got another. I'm locking in. Now, once again, it doesn't look like the Lego mutation. I think we're getting a little bit cooked with the Lego mutations on the Spectral Serpent. Okay, there's another. That definitely does not look like a... Yep, it's not. Just another 12,000 kg Spectral Serpent. All right, but here's the thing, guys. I've actually gone ahead and figured out why it's now called Awesome. Take a look at this. If I type in Awesome at the top, it doesn't come up with anything. But if I type in Lego here are all of my awesome mutations that I've got already. So I've caught quite a few of them. Unfortunately, no Spectral Serpents. But basically, all that this means is that, yes, they did change the Lego mutation into the awesome mutation. And I'm not gonna lie, it's even more awesome than it was when it first released. Like, congratulations, fish devs. You are seriously starting to cook with the updates, bro. I swear they must have watched my video because they are going crazy on these mutations. I actually love it. All right, what I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna switch up where I'm fishing. I'm thinking if we go down here... Oh. No! What I was going to say was if I fish down there, I'll be able to fish even quicker. Oh, that was so dumb. All right, I'm going to make my way back down, and I'll see you guys once I get the next Spectral Serpent. Oh, okay. Yes, we got another Spectral Serpent. All right. So I made it back to the fishing spot. Unfortunately, I can't actually see what it's like. All right. This is going to be a surprise. 5% chance. Come on, dude. Give me the Lego Spectral Serpent. Let's have a look. Okay, here we go. We are locking this one in. It's a perfect catch. Is that going to give me better odds? Oh. What was that? I don't know if it's just me, but that... I don't know. It made like a weird ping. Was that different? All right, let's have a look. Backpack. Let's refresh. Scroll down. Oh, yes! Yes! Wait, we actually did it! We actually did it! Big, awesome Spectral Serpents. What? It weighs 22,000 kg. All right, we have to go outside for this one, guys. That is way too cool. What? We got it big. We didn't literally get a normal. We've got a big one. Okay, let me make my way outside. Bro, I am so hyped for this. What? Oh, look at the Dumbo. Dumbo, you're ruining the moment, dude. You're stealing my spotlight. All right, let's have a look at this. Spectral Serpent. Big, awesome Spectral Serpent. Yo, that is so sick. Wait, can I see the front of it? Okay, I can't. We need a boat. We need a boat. Let's spawn in the Nessie boat. Oh, yeah, dude, this is appropriate. This is very appropriate for this occasion. Let me have a look at it again. Oh, yes. Okay, I forgot. It changes colors. Bro, look at the front of it. Oh, I can barely see it. All right. Here's the front of it. So it's got multicolors at the front. Yo, it changes colors. No way. That is by far the coolest Spectral Serpent in the game, dude. Look at that. It has a multicolored face. It's kind of hard to show it just because it's so big. All right, let's have a look at the side of it. Oh, that is so sick, dude. So we've got an all yellow one. Look, you can get multiple colors. Look at this one. Bro, this is the coolest fish I might have ever caught. What? Dude. No, that is epic. That is so epic. Look at it. Just keeps changing colors. All right. Well, there we go, guys. That is officially the Lego Spectral Serpent caught. Or I guess it's more known as the Awesome Spectral Serpent now. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Honestly, I might actually give this one away in my Discord server. So if you'd like to join my Discord, I'll put the link in the description and top of the comments. Make sure to subscribe for more epic videos. And with that, I'll catch you in the next one. I can't believe how cool this thing is.